Workplace conversations, introducing yourself.
Hi, I'm Ben. I work in accounting.
Nice to meet you, Ben. I'm Charlie. I'm in HR.
Oh, cool. Do you like working in HR?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. How about accounting?
It's not too bad. I like working with numbers, but it can get a bit tedious at times.
I know what you mean. Have you been with the company long?
Just a few months. How about you?
About a year now. Workplace conversations, introducing your company.
Hi Charlie, have you ever introduced our company to someone before?
Yes, I have. Why do you ask?
I need to introduce our company to some potential clients, but I'm not sure what to say.
No problem, I can help you with that. Our company is a startup that focuses on developing innovative tech products. We have a talented team of engineers and designers who work together to deliver cutting-edge solutions to our clients.
That sounds great. What kind of clients have we worked with in the past?
We've worked with a variety of clients, from small startups to large corporations in industries such as healthcare, finance, and retail.
Thanks for your help, Charlie. I feel more confident now.
No problem, anytime. Workplace conversations, continuous learning.
Hey Charlie, have you thought about taking any courses to improve your skills?
Not really. I feel like I already know enough to do my job.
I think it's important to keep learning and stay up to date with new technologies and trends. It can really benefit our work in the long run.
I guess you're right. Do you have any suggestions on what courses to take?
Well, I've been looking into some online courses on project management and data analysis. They could be useful for our department.
Thanks for the suggestion. I'll definitely check those out. Workplace conversations, best professional advice.
Hey Charlie, do you have a minute?
Sure, what's up?
I wanted to ask for your best professional advice. You always seem to know what you're doing.
Well, thanks. My best advice would be to always be open to learning new things and be willing to take on challenges even if they seem daunting at first.
That's great advice. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Also, make sure to always communicate clearly with your team and be a good listener. It's important to understand everyone's perspectives.
Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate it.
Workplace conversations, unusual perks.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new perk the company is offering?
No, what is it?
They're offering free yoga classes during lunch breaks.
That's unusual, but interesting. What's the catch?
No catch, apparently it's just to promote healthy living and reduce stress.
That's actually a good idea. I might have to sign up for that.
Yeah, me too. I could use some stress relief.
And after all those donuts at the meeting yesterday, some exercise won't hurt.
Workplace conversations, time management.
Hey Charlie, how do you manage your time at work? I always feel like I'm running behind.
Well, I try to prioritize my tasks and make a to-do list at the beginning of each day. That way, I can focus on the most important things first.
That's a good idea. I usually just jump from task to task without any real plan.
Yeah, that can be overwhelming. It's also important to take breaks and not burn yourself out.
I definitely need to work on that. Thanks for the advice, Charlie.
Workplace conversations, business trip.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the upcoming business trip?
Yes, I have. I'm actually excited about it. It's been a while since I've traveled for work.
Same here. Do you know where we're headed?
I believe it's to our company's headquarters in Europe.
That's great. I heard they have a lot of new projects on the horizon.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get to learn more about them while we're there.
Workplace conversations, dress codes.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new dress code policy?
No, what is it?
We have to wear business casual now instead of just casual.
Oh, that's not too bad. I guess it's time to invest in some new clothes.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just glad they didn't make it full-on formal wear.
Me too. I don't think I could handle wearing a suit every day.
Workplace conversations, part-time job.
Hey Charlie, how's your part-time job going?
It's going pretty well. I like the flexibility.
Yeah, me too. It's nice to have some extra income without working full-time.
Definitely. But I feel like I'm always working.
That's the downside of having multiple jobs. But at least we're both getting experience in different industries.
True. And it's a good way to network and meet new people.
Agreed. Have you thought about looking for another part-time job?
Not at the moment. I want to focus on doing well at this one first.
Workplace conversations, multitasking.
Hey Charlie, have you finished the report for the meeting tomorrow?
No, I'm still working on it, but I'm also trying to answer emails and schedule appointments at the same time.
That sounds like multitasking. Do you think it's the most efficient way to work?
I know it's not ideal, but sometimes I feel like I have no choice. There's just too much to do in a day.
I used to think the same way, but I found that when I focus on one task at a time, I actually get more done in the long run.
That's a good point. I'll try to do that from now on.
Workplace conversations, disconnection from technology.
Hey Charlie, have you ever considered disconnecting from technology?
What do you mean?
Like taking a break from our phones and computers for a while. Just to clear our minds and focus on other things.
I don't know. I feel like I need to be connected all the time for work.
I get that, but I think it's important to take a break every now and then. It can be refreshing.
Maybe you're right. I'll think about it.
Workplace conversations, working remotely.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new work from home policy?
Yeah, I have. I'm actually considering it. What about you?
Same here. I think it would be great to have a more flexible schedule.
Definitely. I'm just worried about how it would affect our team's productivity.
That's a valid concern, but I think as long as we communicate effectively and stay on top of our tasks, it shouldn't be an issue.
Workplace conversations, working from home.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new work from home policy?
Yeah, I have. I'm thinking about taking advantage of it. What about you?
I'm not sure. I feel like I might get too distracted at home.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But think about the time you'll save on your commute.
That's true. And I could wear my pajamas all day.
Laughs, exactly. Plus, we can always use video conferencing to stay in touch with our team.
Workplace conversations, technical skills.
Hey Charlie, have you been improving your technical skills lately?
Yeah, I've been taking some online courses to learn more about coding.
That's great. Which language have you been studying?
I've been focusing on Python and Java.
Nice, those are both really useful languages to know. Have you found the courses helpful?
Definitely, I've already been able to apply some of what I learned to my work projects.
Workplace conversations, video conferencing.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new video conferencing system our company is implementing?
No, I haven't. What's new about it?
Well, it's supposed to be really user-friendly and have a lot of features like screen sharing and virtual backgrounds.
That sounds great. We've been having a lot of issues with our current system.
Yeah, I think this one is going to be a lot more reliable too. Plus, it can handle larger groups for meetings.
That's definitely something we need. When is it being rolled out?
I think it's supposed to be next month. They're going to have a training session for us to learn how to use it.
Workplace conversations, business model.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new business model they are implementing?
No, I haven't. What's changing?
They want to switch to a subscription-based model instead of the current pay-per-use model.
Interesting. Do you think it will work?
I'm not sure. It could potentially increase revenue, but it might also turn away some customers who prefer the current model.
Workplace conversations, high turnover.
Have you noticed the high turnover rate lately?
Yeah, it seems like we're constantly training new people.
I wonder what's causing it.
I heard some people say it's because of the low pay and lack of benefits.
That could be it. The management needs to do something about it before the problem gets worse.
Workplace conversations, job satisfaction.
Hey Charlie, how do you feel about our job here?
Honestly, I'm not really satisfied. It feels like we're not growing or learning anything new.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I feel like the company does a good job of taking care of its employees.
I can see that, but I need more than just a paycheck to be happy with my job.
Workplace conversations, job status.
Hey Charlie, how's your job going?
It's going well. I recently got a promotion.
That's great news. I'm still waiting on my performance review to see if I'm up for a promotion too.
Yeah, I heard they're doing the reviews next week. Good luck.
Thanks, I hope it goes well.
Workplace conversations, freelance work.
Hey Charlie, have you ever thought about doing some freelance work on the side?
Yeah, actually I've been thinking about it. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, I've been doing some freelance writing and it's been a good source of extra income. You should check out some freelancing websites like Upwork or Freelancer.
Thanks for the tip. I'll definitely look into it.
Workplace conversations, best way to make money.
Hey Charlie, have you been thinking about any ways to make some extra cash lately?
Yeah, I have been. Do you have any ideas?
I was thinking about doing some freelance work on the side. And I've heard some people make good money by investing in stocks.
Freelance work sounds interesting. Do you have any particular skills you can use?
I'm pretty good at graphic design, so I was thinking about offering my services on some freelance websites.
That's a good idea. I might try that too. Have you invested in stocks before?
No, not yet. But I've been doing some research and it seems like a good way to make passive income.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it too. Maybe we should do some research together.
Workplace conversations, gender equality.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new diversity initiative our company is implementing?
No, what is it?
It's a gender equality initiative aimed at promoting equal opportunities for women in our workplace.
That's great news. I've always believed in creating an inclusive work environment.
Yeah, me too. I think it's important to give everyone a fair chance to succeed.
Definitely. And it's not just about women, but also about other underrepresented groups.
Absolutely. We need to make sure everyone feels welcome and valued here.
Workplace conversations, faster pace of work.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed how fast the pace of work has been recently?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I feel like I can't even catch my breath.
I know, right? Seems like we're constantly under pressure to meet tighter deadlines.
Tell me about it. I'm afraid I'm going to burn out soon.
I get it. But we have to keep up, or we risk falling behind.
I guess you're right. But it's hard to keep up this pace for so long.
Workplace conversations, slower pace of work.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed that the pace of work seems to be slowing down?
Yeah, I have. I think it might be because some people are still adjusting to the new system.
Maybe, but it's making it hard for us to meet our deadlines. Do you think we should talk to our manager about it?
I think that's a good idea. It's better to address the issue sooner rather than later.
Workplace conversations, office skills.
Hey Charlie, have you ever used Excel before?
Yeah, I use it quite often. Why do you ask?
I'm having trouble with a spreadsheet I'm working on. Do you mind taking a look and giving me some tips?
Sure, I'd be happy to help. Just send it over to me and I'll take a look.
Workplace conversations, poor customer service.
Did you hear about the complaints we've been getting regarding poor customer service?
Yeah, I saw the emails. It's not looking good.
I don't understand how this is happening. We've always prided ourselves on good customer service.
Well, I think some of the new employees haven't been properly trained. And some of the old ones are getting complacent.
We need to do something about this before it gets out of hand.
I agree. Let's talk to the boss about setting up some training sessions.
Workplace conversations, dealing with a difficult client.
Charlie, have you talked to the new client yet? I've heard they're pretty difficult to deal with.
Yeah, I had a meeting with them yesterday. They're definitely a bit demanding, but I think we can work with them.
That's good to hear. I had a call with them last week and it was a nightmare. They were very aggressive and didn't seem to understand our process.
I can imagine. I had to explain a few things multiple times to get them to understand. But I think if we stay patient and keep communicating clearly, we can build a good relationship with them.
Workplace conversations, handling a customer complaint.
Good morning, Charlie. What's up?
Hey, Ben. I received an email from a customer who's not happy with our service.
Oh no. What did they say?
They said that their order was delayed and they didn't receive the product they expected.
That's not good. Did they mention what they want us to do?
They want a refund and a discount on their next purchase.
I see. Let's apologize for the inconvenience first and offer them a refund. Then we can give them a discount code for their next purchase.
That sounds reasonable. I'll email them back right away.
Workplace conversations, fixing a bug.
Hey Charlie, have you had a chance to look at that bug in the login page?
Yeah, I just finished going through the code. It looks like there's a missing semicolon on line 23.
Ah, I see. Can you fix it and push the changes to the repo?
Sure thing, I'll do it now.
Workplace conversations, cryptocurrency.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about cryptocurrency?
Yeah, I have. It's digital currency, right?
That's right. And it's decentralized, meaning it's not controlled by a central authority like a bank.
Interesting. But is it secure?
It's supposed to be. Transactions are verified through cryptography and recorded on a public ledger called a blockchain.
Huh. I'll have to do some more research. Have you invested in any?
Yeah, I have some Bitcoin and Ethereum. But it's a volatile market, so you have to be careful.
Got it. Thanks for the info.
Workplace conversations, Metaverse.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the Metaverse?
Yeah, I just read an article about it yesterday. It's like a virtual world where people can interact with each other.
Exactly. And our company is looking into developing applications for it.
That's cool. I think it has a lot of potential in terms of gaming and socializing.
Definitely, but it could also revolutionize how we work and learn.
That's true, it could create new opportunities for remote collaboration and training.
Exactly. I'm excited to see where this technology takes us.
Workplace conversations, artificial intelligence.
Have you heard about the new AI system our company is implementing?
Yeah, I attended the briefing yesterday. It's really amazing how it can automate so many tasks.
But do you ever worry about the impact it may have on our jobs?
Not really. The system is designed to assist us, not replace us. Plus, it will free up our time to focus on more important tasks.
I guess you're right. It's just that AI is advancing so rapidly, it's hard to predict what the future holds.
That's true, but we can't resist progress. It's our job to adapt and keep up with the technology.
Workplace conversations, unproductive meetings.
Another meeting and nothing accomplished. I feel like we Euro trademark symbol re-wasting our time.
I agree. ITA Euro trademark symbol S frustrating when we don't a Euro trademark symbol T have a clear goal or agenda.
And then half the people in the room don't a Euro trademark symbol T even contribute anything.
Yes, ITA Euro trademark symbol S like the Euro trademark symbol re just there to hear themselves talk.
It would be nice if we could have more productive meetings where we actually make progress.
Maybe we should suggest some changes to our manager to make the meetings more efficient.
Workplace conversations, automation.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new automation program the company is implementing?
No, what is it about?
It's basically a software that will automate repetitive tasks like data entry and report generation.
Sounds interesting. Will it replace our jobs?
Not at all. It will actually make our work more efficient, giving us more time to focus on more important tasks.
That's good to know. When is it going to be implemented?
I heard it's going to be rolled out next month. We might have to undergo some training to learn how to use it.
All right, thanks for the heads up.
Workplace conversations, health insurance benefits.
Hey Charlie, have you looked into our health insurance benefits yet?
Not yet. Why?
Well, I just found out that we have a pretty good plan with low copays and a wide network of providers.
That sounds great. Do you know if we have dental and vision coverage too?
Yes, we do. And we even have a wellness program that offers discounts on gym memberships and other healthy activities.
Wow, I had no idea. Thanks for letting me know, Ben.
Workplace conversations, critical thinking.
Charlie, have you finished analyzing the sales data from last quarter?
Not yet. I a Euro trademark am still trying to figure out why our sales in Asia decreased.
I think ETA Euro trademark S because of the pandemic. Our competitors experienced the same thing.
But we need to examine all possibilities. We can't a Euro trademark T just assume things without evidence.
You a Euro trademark rewrite. We need to think critically about this.
Workplace conversations, fear of public speaking.
Hey Charlie, are you ready for the presentation tomorrow?
Not really. I have a fear of public speaking.
Don't worry, I used to have the same problem. What really helped me was practicing in front of a mirror and slowly building up my confidence.
That's a good idea. I'll give it a try.
Workplace conversations, Christmas party.
Hey Charlie, have you heard anything about the Christmas party this year?
Yeah, I heard it's going to be at the new hotel downtown. Should be pretty fancy.
Nice. Did they say anything about the date yet?
I think it's going to be on the 15th, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, I'll have to ask our boss to confirm. Thanks for the heads up.
Workplace conversations, first aid.
Hey Charlie, have you ever taken a first aid course?
No, I haven't. Why do you ask?
Well, I was thinking about signing up for one. You never know when it might come in handy, especially since we work in a factory with heavy machinery.
That's a good point. I might join you. It's always better to be prepared.
Workplace conversations, fire drill.
Hey Charlie, did you hear that we're having a fire drill tomorrow?
No, I didn't. When is it scheduled for?
It's at 10 a.m. We have to make sure we're ready and follow the evacuation procedure.
I always forget where the emergency exits are. Do you remember?
Yeah, they're by the stairs in the front and back of the building. We should check them out before the drill.
Good idea. I don't want to be lost if a real fire happens.
Definitely not. Safety first, right?
Workplace conversations, office parking.
Hey Charlie, have you had any luck finding a parking spot lately?
No, it's been a nightmare. I usually have to circle the lot for at least 20 minutes before finding something.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I've started parking a few blocks away and walking to the office.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll try that too.
Workplace conversations, work equipment.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the new work equipment we got?
No, I haven't. What is it?
We got new laptops for everyone in the office.
Oh, cool. I'm tired of my old ones slowing down all the time.
Yeah, me too. And we're also getting new ergonomic chairs next week.
That's great news. My back has been killing me lately.
I know the feeling. It's good that our company invests in our comfort and productivity.
Workplace conversations, ergonomic workspace.
Hey Charlie, have you ever thought about making our workspace more ergonomic?
What do you mean?
I mean, we sit at our desks for most of the day. We should make it more comfortable and reduce the risk of injury.
That's a good idea. What do you suggest we do?
We can start by adjusting our chairs to the right height and getting footrests if we need them. We can also make sure our computer screens are at eye level.
That sounds like a great start. Let's talk to our supervisor about it.
Workplace conversations, prayer room.
Hey, Charlie, do you know if there's a prayer room in the building?
Yeah, there is. It's on the 3rd floor, next to the conference room.
Oh, great. Thanks, man. I need a quiet place to pray during my break.
No problem. I use it sometimes too. Workplace conversations, poor management.
I can't believe how poorly managed this company is.
I know, right? I mean, we never get clear instructions or feedback.
And the communication between departments is virtually non-existent. It's like we're all working in silos.
Exactly. And don't even get me started on the lack of recognition or appreciation for our hard work.
It's frustrating. I feel like we're not being given the tools we need to succeed.
Agreed. I hope the higher-ups take notice and make some changes soon.
Workplace conversations, financial and budgeting skills.
Hey, Charlie, do you have any tips for budgeting? I'm trying to save up for a vacation next year.
Yeah, I do. I usually start by setting up a budget spreadsheet and tracking my expenses. That way, I can see where my money is going each month and adjust accordingly.
That sounds like a good idea. Do you have any other strategies?
Another thing I do is try to limit my spending on non-essentials like eating out or impulse purchases. It's amazing how much you can save just by being more mindful of your spending habits.
Thanks, Charlie. I really appreciate your help. I'm definitely going to try these strategies out.
Workplace conversations, diversity.
Hey, Charlie, have you noticed how diverse our company has become?
Yeah, it's really great to see different cultures and perspectives represented here.
Absolutely. It makes for a more dynamic and productive work environment too.
Plus, it's important to promote diversity and inclusion in the workplace.
Definitely. I'm glad our company values that.
Me too. It's also a reminder to always be open-minded and respectful of others.
Agreed. We can learn so much from each other when we embrace our differences.
Workplace conversations, pay gap.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the new salary report?
No, why? Did something change?
Yes, apparently the pay gap between men and women is still present in our company.
Really? That's disappointing. I thought they were working on fixing that.
Me too, but it looks like it's still an issue. I mean, we both have the same job and experience, but I get paid more than you.
That's not fair at all. We should talk to HR about this.
Workplace conversations, work burnout.
Hey Charlie, are you feeling okay? You seem really stressed out lately.
Yeah, I'm just feeling really burnt out from work. The constant deadlines and long hours are really getting to me.
I hear you. I've been feeling the same way. It's hard to find a balance when work is so demanding.
Exactly. I feel like I don't have any time for myself or my family anymore.
Have you talked to the boss about it? Maybe they can help alleviate some of the pressure.
I haven't yet, but maybe that's a good idea. I just don't want to seem like I can't handle the job.
I think it's important to prioritize our mental health and well-being. It's okay to ask for help when we need it.
Workplace conversations, asking for a day off.
Hey Charlie, do you have a minute?
Sure, what's up?
I need to ask for a day off next week. Do you know who I should talk to about that?
Yeah, you need to talk to HR. Have you submitted a request form yet?
Not yet, but I can do that today.
All right, make sure you get it in quickly so they have time to approve it.
Thanks for the advice, I appreciate it.
Workplace conversations, damaged goods.
Hey Charlie, did you see the new shipment of products that came in?
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately, some of the products were damaged during shipping.
That's not good. How many items were affected?
About 20% of the shipment. We'll have to send them back and order replacements.
That's going to delay the delivery to our customers.
I know, but we can't send out damaged goods. It wouldn't be fair to our customers.
Workplace conversations, technical support.
Hey Charlie, do you have a minute? I'm having trouble with my computer.
Sure, what's going on?
It keeps freezing and I can't get any work done.
Okay, let me take a look. Have you tried restarting it?
Yeah, I did that already.
It might be a software issue. Let me run some diagnostic tests and see if I can fix it.
Workplace conversations, digital literacy and proficiency.
Hey Charlie, have you finished that report yet?
Almost. I just need to add some charts to it. How about you?
I finished mine yesterday. It was easy thanks to my digital literacy skills.
Yeah, I'm still working on improving my digital proficiency. It's been a struggle for me.
Have you tried taking any online courses or attending any workshops?
Not yet. Do you have any recommendations?
Yeah, there's a great online course on Excel that I took last month. It really improved my skills.
Thanks, I'll definitely check it out.
Workplace conversations, creativity and innovation.
Hey Charlie, have you been working on any creative projects lately?
Yeah, actually, I've been working on an innovative marketing campaign for our newest product line. How about you?
Well, I've been brainstorming some new product ideas, but I haven't had much luck coming up with anything groundbreaking.
Have you tried looking at it from a different perspective? Sometimes that can help spark new ideas.
That's a good point. Maybe I'll try approaching it from a customer's point of view.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to take risks and try something new. Sometimes the best ideas come from stepping outside of your comfort zone.
Thanks for the advice, Charlie. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Workplace conversations, communication skills.
Hey Charlie, how was the meeting with the clients yesterday?
It went well, but I think we could have communicated our ideas more effectively.
I agree. I noticed some miscommunication during the presentation.
Yeah, we need to work on our active listening skills too. We kept interrupting each other.
Definitely. We should also try to use more nonverbal communication like nodding and eye contact to show that we are engaged in the conversation.
That's a good point. We can also try to ask more open-ended questions to encourage dialogue.
Yes, and let's make sure we clarify any misunderstandings before moving on to the next topic.
Agreed. We need to improve our communication skills if we want to succeed in this company.
Workplace conversations, collaboration and teamwork.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new project that our company is starting next week?
Yes, I have. I'm quite excited about it. Are you a part of the team?
Yes, I am. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for us to collaborate and work as a team.
Absolutely. I think teamwork is crucial for the success of any project. It ensures that everyone is on the same page and working towards a common goal.
Workplace conversations, design thinking.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about design thinking?
No, what is it?
It's a problem-solving approach that focuses on understanding the user's needs and creating innovative solutions.
That sounds interesting. How does it work?
Well, it involves a lot of brainstorming, prototyping, and testing. The idea is to keep iterating until you come up with the best solution.
I see. Do we use it at our company?
Not yet, but I think we should start incorporating it into our projects.
Agreed. Let's do some research and see how we can implement design thinking in our work.
Workplace conversations, adaptability and flexibility.
Hey Charlie, how are you doing at work these days?
I'm doing okay, but I've been struggling a bit with the changes in our project requirements. It's been hard to adapt to the new direction.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I had a similar experience a few months ago when they changed our team structure. But I found that being flexible and open to change really helped me in the long run.
That's good to hear. Any advice for how to be more adaptable?
I think it's about being willing to learn new things and take on new challenges. And also not being afraid to ask for help or support when you need it.
Thanks, I'll try to keep that in mind.
Workplace conversations, emotional intelligence.
Hey Charlie, how are you doing today?
Not great, to be honest. I've been feeling really stressed lately.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do to help?
Actually, yeah. Do you have any tips for managing stress at work?
Well, one thing that has worked for me is taking breaks and doing some deep breathing exercises. It helps me stay calm and focused.
That's a good idea. I'll have to give that a try.
And remember, it's also important to talk to someone if you're feeling overwhelmed. We're all in this together.
Thanks, Ben. I appreciate it.
Workplace conversations, leadership and management.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed how much our manager has improved lately?
Yeah, I have. He seems to be more organized and on top of things.
Definitely. I think he's been taking some leadership training courses or something.
That makes sense. It's great to see him making an effort to improve his skills.
Agreed. It's always good to have a manager who is constantly learning and growing.
Workplace conversations, cultural competence.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new cultural competence training that the company is offering?
No, what's that about?
It's a training that helps employees understand and respect cultural differences in the workplace. It's important because our company has a diverse workforce.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Is it mandatory for all employees?
Yes, it is. The company wants to ensure that everyone has the same level of understanding and respect for cultural differences.
I see. I think it's a good idea. It will help us communicate and work better with our colleagues from different backgrounds.
Workplace conversations, continuous learning.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new training program the company is offering?
No, what is it about?
Euro Trademark is a continuous learning program that encourages employees to keep on learning and growing their skills.
That sounds interesting. What kind of courses do they offer?
There are courses on leadership, communication skills, project management, and many more. You can even take online courses through the Companion Euro Trademark S learning platform.
Theta Euro S great. Eta Euro S good to know that the company values learning and development.
Absolutely. Euro Trademark S important to keep up with the latest trends and technologies in our industry to stay competitive.
I agree. am definitely signing up for this program.
Workplace conversations, technical skills.
Hey Charlie, have you been working on improving your technical skills lately?
Yeah, I have been taking some online courses to learn more about coding and data analysis. What about you?
I've been attending some workshops on cybersecurity and network administration. It's important to keep up with the latest technology trends, especially in our field.
Definitely. I also think it's important to stay curious and continue learning, even if it's not directly related to our job. You never know when a new skill or knowledge can come in handy.
Absolutely. It also shows initiative and dedication to our work, which can lead to more opportunities and career advancement in the future.
Workplace conversations, office skills.
Hey Charlie, do you have any tips on how to improve my office skills?
Sure, what specifically do you want to improve?
I want to improve my time management and communication skills.
Well, for time management, you could try using a schedule or a to-do list to prioritize tasks. And for communication, try to be concise and clear in your messages, and actively listen to others when they speak.
Thanks for the advice, Charlie. I'll try that out.
No problem. It takes practice, but it's worth it in the long run.
Workplace conversations, critical thinking.
Have you seen the new project proposal?
Yeah, I have, but I'm not sure if it's feasible.
Why do you say that?
Well, there are a lot of assumptions made in the proposal without any concrete data to back them up.
That's a valid point. I think we should critically evaluate the proposal before presenting it to our boss.
Agreed. We need to ask questions and challenge the assumptions to ensure that the project is viable.
Workplace conversations, financial and budgeting skills.
Hey Charlie, do you have any tips on how to better manage my finances?
Of course, Ben, I've been using this budgeting app that's been really helpful. It helps me keep track of my expenses and income.
That sounds great. I've been struggling to save money lately.
Yeah, it can be tough. I also try to cut back on unnecessary expenses like eating out or buying new clothes all the time.
That makes sense. I should probably do the same.
And don't forget to set aside a portion of your income for savings.
Good point. Thanks for the advice, Charlie.
Workplace conversations, design thinking.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about design thinking?
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I'm not too familiar with the concept. Why do you ask?
Well, I think it could really benefit our company. It's a problem-solving approach that focuses on the user experience and uses empathy to understand their needs.
That sounds interesting. How does it work exactly?
It involves a 5-step process: empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. It's all about understanding the user's perspective and creating a solution that meets their needs.
I see. Do you think we should try incorporating design thinking into our projects?
Absolutely. It can lead to more innovative and effective solutions. Plus, it's a great way to differentiate ourselves from our competitors.
Workplace conversations, Agile framework.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new Agile framework we're going to be using?
No, I haven't. What is it?
Basically, it's a way of managing projects that's more flexible and adaptable than traditional methods.
Interesting. How does it work?
Well, instead of following a set plan, the team works in short cycles called sprints, and they constantly adjust their approach based on feedback.
Ah, I see. So it's all about being able to pivot quickly if something isn't working.
Exactly. And it puts more emphasis on collaboration and communication between team members.
That sounds like a good approach to me.
Workplace conversations, Agile framework.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new Agile framework that our company is implementing?
Yeah, I have heard of it. It's supposed to help us manage projects more efficiently, right?
That's right. With Agile, we'll be able to break down projects into smaller tasks and work on them in shorter sprints.
That sounds like a good approach. But how does it differ from the traditional waterfall methodology?
Well, with Waterfall, you do each phase of the project sequentially. With Agile, you work on multiple phases simultaneously, which allows for more flexibility.
I see. It's definitely worth giving a try.
Workplace conversations, change management.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the changes coming up in the company?
Yeah, I have. It's making me a little nervous. I'm not sure how it's all going to affect our department.
I know what you mean. But I think it's important to stay positive and look at this as an opportunity for growth and development.
That's a good point, Ben. I guess I just need to adjust my mindset and be open to change.
Exactly. And remember, we're not alone in this. Our team and our manager will be there to support us through the transition.
Workplace conversations, line management.
Hey, Charlie. Have you met our new line manager?
Not yet. What's he like?
Honestly, he seems a bit intimidating. He's very strict about deadlines and expects us to be on top of our tasks at all times.
That sounds tough. Have you had any issues with him so far?
Not really, but I've heard some colleagues complaining that he's too demanding.
Well, I guess we'll just have to adjust to his style of management.
I agree. It's important to show that we can rise to the challenge.
Workplace conversations, managing conflict.
Charlie, can we talk for a bit?
Sure, what's up?
We've been having some communication issues lately, and I think it's affecting our work.
I see what you mean. I've noticed that too. What do you suggest we do?
Well, I think we need to be more open and honest with each other. We should communicate our concerns and work together to find a solution.
That's a good idea. I agree that we need to work on our communication skills.
Great. I'm glad we're on the same page. Let's make a conscious effort to improve our communication from now on.
Workplace conversations, relationship building.
Hey Charlie, how was your weekend?
It was pretty good, just spent some time with family. How about you?
Same here, at a barbecue with some old friends.
Sounds fun. Did you guys play any games or anything?
Yeah, we played some cornhole and had a few beers. It was a good time.
That sounds like a blast. We should get a group together from work to do something like that.
Definitely, that would be awesome. Maybe we could even organize a company outing or something.
Yeah, I think that would be great for team building and getting to know each other better.
Workplace conversations, analytical and quantitative reasoning abilities.
Hey Charlie, have you finished analyzing the data for the quarterly report yet?
Yeah, I finished it yesterday. It took a while to go through all the numbers and figures.
That's great. I'm struggling a bit with my analytical reasoning skills. Do you have any tips on how to improve?
Sure, one thing that's helped me is breaking down the problem into smaller parts and analyzing each part individually. It can also be helpful to use visual aids, like graphs and charts, to better understand the data.
Thanks, I'll try that out. I want to improve my quantitative reasoning as well. Do you have any advice on that?
Practice is key for improving your quantitative reasoning. Try solving math problems in your free time or taking an online course. And don't be afraid to ask for help or clarification when you need it. Workplace conversations, resilience and stress management.
Hey, Charlie. How are you holding up with all the stress lately?
It's been tough, but I'm trying to stay resilient. I've been using some stress management techniques to help me cope.
That's great to hear. I've been struggling a bit myself. Any tips you could share?
Sure, one thing that's been helpful for me is taking breaks throughout the day to do some deep breathing exercises. It really helps me relax and refocus.
I'll have to give that a try. Thanks for the suggestion.
No problem. And remember, it's important to take care of yourself during stressful times. Don't forget to get enough sleep and exercise too.
Right, good point. Thanks for the reminder.
Workplace conversations, talking about business trends.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed any recent business trends that we should keep an eye on?
Yes, I think the emphasis on sustainability and eco-friendliness is becoming more prominent in the business world.
That's interesting. Any other trends you've seen?
Remote work is also becoming more popular, especially with the advancements in technology allowing for seamless communication.
Yes, I've definitely seen that too. It seems like companies are embracing the idea of work from anywhere.
Exactly. And finally, I think there's a growing trend towards personalized customer experiences, with companies using data analytics to understand their customers better.
Ah, I see. Thanks for sharing, Charlie.
Workplace conversations, talking about business news.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new merger?
No, what merger?
Our company is merging with the one from Japan.
Wow, that's big news. Do you know what this means for us?
There will be some changes in the company structure, but overall it should be good for the business. We'll have access to new markets and resources.
I see. Have they mentioned anything about job security?
They assured us that our jobs are safe, but we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out.
Workplace conversations, negotiating deals and contracts.
Hey Charlie, have you had any experience negotiating deals or contracts before?
Yeah, I have. Why do you ask?
Well, we have a big deal coming up and I was thinking we could work together on it.
Sure, what do you need help with?
I just want to make sure we get the best terms for our company. Do you have any tips on how to approach negotiations?
Definitely. First, we need to know our bottom line and make sure we don't go below it. Then, we can try to negotiate for better terms or additional benefits for our company.
That makes sense. Do you have any other strategies that have worked well for you in the past?
Yes, it's also important to establish a good relationship with the other party and find common ground. This can lead to a more successful outcome for both sides.
Great, thanks for the advice. Let's plan to meet tomorrow and go over our strategy.
Sounds good to me.
Workplace conversations, line management.
Hey Charlie, have you had any issues with the line management system we started using last week?
Actually, yeah. I've been having trouble accessing some of the information I need.
Really? I haven't had any problems with it. Maybe you should talk to our manager about it.
Yeah, I think I will. I just don't want to come across as incompetent.
Don't worry about that. It's better to speak up and get the help you need than to struggle in silence.
Workplace conversations, marketing and advertising strategies.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the latest marketing report?
No, not yet. What's in it?
It shows that our current advertising strategy isn't as effective as we thought it would be.
That's not good. What do you think we should do?
Well, I was thinking we could try targeting a different audience. Maybe we've been focusing too much on millennials and neglecting other age groups.
That could work. We should also consider investing more in social media advertising. That's where most people spend their time these days.
Good idea. We should also try using influencers to promote our brand.
Agreed. Let's present these ideas to the team and see what they think.
Workplace conversations, giving feedback on projects.
Hi Charlie, I just finished reviewing your latest project report. I have some feedback I'd like to share with you.
Sure, go ahead. What did you think?
Overall, the report was well written and thorough, but I noticed a few areas where you could improve. For example, in the section about market research, I think you could have provided more detailed data to support your conclusions.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Do you have any specific suggestions for how I could improve that section?
Yes, I think if you could include some charts or graphs to visually represent the data, it would be more effective.
Great, thanks for the feedback. I'll make those changes and send you the updated version.
Sounds good. Let me know if you need any further assistance.
Workplace conversations, making an inquiry.
Hey Charlie, do you know anything about the new project our company is launching?
Not really. Why do you ask?
I was thinking of joining the team, but I wanted to know more about it first.
Well, I heard it's a collaboration project with a company from Japan.
That's interesting. Do you know who's in charge of the project?
I'm not sure, but you could try asking our boss, Mr. Johnson.
Good idea, thanks for the information.
Workplace conversations, financial performance and projections.
Hey Charlie, have you had a chance to look at the financial performance report for this quarter?
Not yet, I've been swamped with other work. How is it looking?
It's looking good, we've exceeded our projections for the quarter.
That's great news. What's the projection for next quarter?
The projection is looking positive, but we'll have to wait until we get more data to make a more accurate prediction.
Sounds good. Let me know if you need any help with the analysis.
Workplace conversations, customer service.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed an increase in customer complaints lately?
Yeah, I have. It's been tough dealing with all the angry customers.
I know, but it's important that we make sure they are satisfied with our service.
Absolutely, I've been trying to offer solutions and discounts to make up for their bad experiences.
That's a good strategy. I've also been making sure to follow up with them after their issues have been resolved to see if there's anything else we can do.
That's a great idea. It shows that we really care about their satisfaction.
Workplace conversations, new product development.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new product development project?
No, what is it about?
We are creating a new software for managing inventory in retail stores. The idea is to make it easier and more efficient for store managers to keep track of their inventory.
That sounds great. Are you working on the project?
Yes, I am leading the development team. We are in the early stages, but we have some really innovative ideas for the software.
That's exciting. Do you need any help with the project?
Actually, I was thinking about asking you to join the team. Your expertise in retail operations would be really valuable.
I would love to be a part of the project. Let's talk more about it over lunch.
Workplace conversations, launching a new product.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new product launch next month?
No, I haven't. What's the product?
It's a smartwatch targeted at fitness enthusiasts. It has a lot of features that set it apart from the competition.
Sounds interesting. Are we involved in the launch?
Yes, we are. Our team will be responsible for the marketing campaign.
That's great news. Do we have a budget?
Yes, we do. I will send you the details later today.
Workplace conversations, market research and analysis.
Charlie, have you finished the market research for our new product line?
Yes, I have. It looks like there is a demand for it in the market.
That's great news. Did you also analyze our competitors?
Yes, I did. Our main competitors have a strong presence in the market, but we can differentiate ourselves by focusing on the quality of our products and excellent customer service.
That's a good strategy. Did you find any potential challenges?
One challenge could be the high cost of production for our new product line. However, we can reduce costs by sourcing materials from cheaper suppliers and streamlining our production processes.
Good thinking. Let's present this research to our management team and discuss our next steps.
Workplace conversations, teamwork and leadership.
Hey Charlie, do you have a minute to talk? I wanted to discuss our project and how we can improve our teamwork.
Sure, Ben. What's on your mind?
Well, I think we need to work on our communication and leadership skills. We seem to be working in silos and not collaborating enough.
I understand what you mean, Ben. Maybe we can hold more team meetings and set clear goals and responsibilities for each member.
That's a great idea, Charlie. And as for leadership, I think we can all take more initiative and step up when needed.
Absolutely, Ben. I think it's important to lead by example and be proactive in problem solving.
Agreed. Let's work together to make our team stronger and more effective.
Workplace conversations, career development and advancement.
Hey Charlie, have you thought about career development and advancement lately?
Not really, why do you ask?
Well, I think it's important to keep growing and learning in our jobs. I've been looking into some training programs and certifications that could help me advance.
That's a good idea. I've been feeling a bit stagnant in my position lately.
Yeah, and it's not just about getting promoted. It's also about gaining new skills and knowledge that can benefit the company and our careers in the long run.
Definitely. Do you have any recommendations for programs or certifications?
I've been looking into the Project Management Professional, PMP, certification and some leadership training programs. They seem to be highly valued in our industry.
Thanks for the tips, I'll definitely look into those.
Workplace conversations, managing conflict.
Hey Charlie, I noticed we haven't been on the same page lately. Is everything okay?
I'm just a bit frustrated with some of the changes in our department. It's been causing some extra work for me.
I can understand how that can be frustrating. Have you talked to our manager about it?
No, I haven't. I don't want to seem like I'm complaining.
It's important to bring up any concerns you have. It's better to address the issue before it causes any further conflict.
Yeah, you're right. I'll talk to our manager about it tomorrow.
Workplace conversations, giving presentations and pitches.
Hey Charlie, have you finished preparing for the pitch tomorrow?
Yeah, I've been working on it all week.
That's good to hear. Do you have any tips on giving presentations? I always get so nervous.
Sure, just remember to practice and know your material inside out. Also, it helps to make eye contact with the audience and speak clearly and confidently.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. How about handling questions from the audience?
Be prepared for any potential questions by doing your research beforehand. And if you don't know the answer, it's okay to say that you will find out and get back to them later.
Workplace conversations, trade shows and conferences.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the trade show next month?
Yeah, I got the memo about it. Are you attending?
I'm thinking about it. It would be a great opportunity to network and see what other companies are doing in our industry.
Definitely. Plus, the keynote speaker looks really interesting.
I agree. I think it's important for us to stay up to date on industry trends and technology.
Absolutely. And don't forget about the after parties, those can be a lot of fun too.
Haha, yeah. But let's not forget why we're really there.
Of course, work hard, play hard, right?
Workplace conversations, working abroad.
Hey Charlie, I heard you applied for a job overseas.
Yeah, I did. I'm hoping to work for our company's branch in Singapore.
That's great. I've been thinking about working abroad too, but I'm not sure where to start.
You should definitely do it. It's a great opportunity to learn about different cultures and to grow professionally.
Yeah, but I'm worried about the language barrier and being away from my family and friends.
That's understandable, but you'll be surprised at how quickly you'll adapt. And with technology, it's easier than ever to stay connected with loved ones back home.
You're right. I'll definitely think about it more seriously now.
Workplace conversations, sending your manager off at the airport.
Hey Charlie, are you going to the airport today?
Yeah, I'm going to send off our manager who's leaving for the conference.
That's great. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Yeah, he's been a great manager to us. I'll miss him while he's gone.
You're lucky to have such a good relationship with your manager. I wish I could say the same.
Yeah, I know. But I've always believed that if you respect your manager and work hard, they'll appreciate it.
That's true. Maybe I need to work on my relationship with my manager.
Definitely. It's important to have a good working relationship with them. It makes work much easier.
Workplace conversations, crisis.
Have you heard about the crisis our company is facing?
Yes, I have. ETA Euro trademark S really bad news.
I, a Euro trademark, am worried about our jobs. Do you think they, a Euro trademark LL, have to lay off employees?
I don't a Euro trademark T know, but I heard they a Euro trademark recutting back on expenses.
Theta Euro trademark is not a good sign. We need to start looking for other job opportunities just in case.
I agree. We can a Euro trademark T just wait and see what happens. Workplace conversations, good leader.
Have you noticed how good our new team leader is?
Yes, she's very efficient and always knows what to do.
Exactly. She's also very approachable and always willing to listen to our ideas.
I agree. It's refreshing to have a leader who values the input of her team.
And she's very organized too. I feel like we're all on the same page and working towards the same goals.
Definitely. I think she's setting a great example for the rest of us to follow.
Workplace conversations, bad leader.
I can't take it anymore. Our boss is such a bad leader.
I know, right? He never listens to our ideas and just wants everything done his way.
And have you noticed how he always blames others for his mistakes?
Yes, it's so frustrating. I don't know how much longer I can work for him.
Me neither. I think we should start looking for other job opportunities.
Agreed. We deserve a better leader than him.
Workplace conversations, good manager.
Charlie, have you noticed how good our manager is?
Yes, I have. He is always available to talk and is very supportive.
Exactly. And he sets clear expectations for our team.
Yes, that's true. He gives us a lot of autonomy and trusts us to get the job done.
And he always gives credit where credit is due. He is great at recognizing our hard work and contributions.
I couldn't agree more. He is definitely one of the best managers I've ever had.
Workplace conversations, bad manager.
I cannot take it anymore, Charlie. Our manager is the worst.
I know, he never listens to our ideas and micromanages everything.
And did you see how he treated John in the meeting? It was so disrespectful.
I agree. We need to do something about it.
I was thinking about talking to HR. I cannot work in this environment anymore.
That's a good idea. I'll join you. We need to let them know how bad our manager is.
Workplace conversations, meetings.
Hey Charlie, did you attend the meeting with the managers yesterday?
Sorry, I couldn't make it. How was it?
It was pretty informative. They discussed the new project we are starting next week.
Oh, okay. I hope I didn't miss out on anything important.
Not really. But you should check your emails for the details.
Sure, I will do that. Thanks for letting me know. Workplace conversations, relationship building.
Hey Charlie, I noticed we haven't had a chance to chat much lately. How's everything going?
Pretty good, just keeping busy with work. How about you?
Same here. Have you had a chance to work on any new projects?
Yeah, I'm actually working on a big one right now. It's been challenging, but I'm enjoying it.
That's great to hear. If you ever need any help, feel free to reach out to me.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Same goes for you too.
Workplace conversations, conferences.
Hey Charlie, did you hear about the conference next week?
No, what conference?
It's a marketing conference in New York City. Our company is sending a few people to attend.
That sounds interesting. Are you going?
Yeah, I am. I think it will be a great opportunity to learn from other marketers and maybe even network a bit.
I wish I could go, but I have a lot of work to do here. Maybe next time.
Yeah, I understand. It's tough to balance work and professional development sometimes.
Workplace conversations, last interview.
Hey Charlie, how did your last interview go?
It went pretty well. I think I have a good chance of getting the job.
€30 trademark symbol S great. What position did you apply for?
€1 as a marketing manager position at a startup.
Sounds like a great opportunity. When will you hear back from them?
They said they Euro LL let me know within the next week. I Euro am really hoping I get it.
Euro trademark symbol LL keep my fingers crossed for you. Let me know how it goes.
Workplace conversations, job hunting.
Hey Charlie, have you heard that Jim is leaving the company?
No, I didn't know that. Where's he going?
He's moving to a new job at a startup. It got me thinking that maybe it's time for me to start looking for new opportunities too.
That's a good idea. I've been thinking about doing the same thing for a while now.
Have you started looking?
Not yet, I've been so busy with work that I haven't had the time to update my resume or look for openings.
Yeah, it can take a lot of time and effort. But it's worth it if you find something better.
Definitely. Let's catch up later and talk more about it.
Workplace conversations, unprofessional interviewer.
Hey Charlie, how did your interview go yesterday?
It was a disaster. The interviewer was so unprofessional.
What happened?
He kept interrupting me and texting on his phone. He didn't even bother to read my resume.
That's terrible. Did you report it to HR?
I did, but they said they couldn't do anything about it. I don't think they took me seriously.
That's unacceptable. You deserve better than that. Let's grab lunch and talk more about it.
Workplace conversations, tough interview question.
Hey Charlie, I heard you had a tough interview yesterday. How did it go?
Yeah, it was tough. The interview asked me a lot of unexpected questions.
Like what?
Well, he asked me what my biggest weakness was. That's always a tough one to answer.
Yeah, I hate that question. What did you say?
I said that sometimes I struggle with time management, but I've been working on improving that.
That's a good answer. What else did he ask you?
He asked me what my career goals were and how I plan to achieve them. It was hard to articulate it all in a concise way.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough question to answer on the spot.
Workplace conversations, hiring a new employee.
Hey Charlie, did you hear that we're hiring a new employee for our department?
No, I didn't. When did you find out?
Our manager announced it in the staff meeting yesterday. She said we are expanding our team and need someone with experience in project management.
That's great news. Do you know when the interviews will be held?
Yes, the HR department will start screening resumes next week, and the shortlisted candidates will be called for an interview in 2 weeks.
I hope we get someone who is a good fit for our team.
Me too. We need someone who can hit the ground running and take on challenging projects.
Workplace conversations, hiring freeze.
Did you hear about the company's hiring freeze?
Yeah, I did. It's really disappointing. I was hoping to bring in a few new team members to help with our workload.
Same here. I don't know how we're going to manage without any new hires.
I guess we'll just have to make the best of the situation and work extra hard.
I suppose so. But it's going to be tough.
Workplace conversations, onboarding a new hire.
Hey Charlie, have you heard we're getting a new hire next week?
No, I didn't. Who's coming on board?
Her name is Sarah, and she'll be joining our team as a project manager.
Okay, do we need to do anything to welcome her on her first day?
Yes, I think we should. I remember how overwhelming my first day was. We should take her out for lunch or something to help her settle in.
That's a great idea. I'm happy to help. Maybe we can show her around the office and introduce her to the team too.
Yes, definitely. Let's make sure she feels like she's part of the team from day one.
Workplace conversations, struggling with work.
Hey Charlie, how are you doing with work these days?
Honestly, I'm struggling. The workload is just too much to handle.
Yeah, I feel the same. And with the deadline coming up, it's only getting worse.
I know, and it's affecting my sleep and personal life too.
Have you talked to our manager about this? Maybe we can get some extra help.
I haven't yet, but I think that's a good idea. Do you want to come with me to talk to him?
Sure, let's do it.
Workplace conversations, excelling at work.
Hey Charlie. You seem to be doing great at work. What's your secret?
Thanks, Ben. I just try to stay focused and organized. Plus, I always make sure to communicate well with my team and my boss.
That's great advice. I feel like I've been struggling lately with keeping up with everything.
Have you tried making a to-do list or prioritizing your tasks based on their importance?
Not really, but I will definitely give it a try. Thanks for the tips, Charlie.
No problem, Ben. Remember, it's all about finding what works best for you and your job. Workplace conversations, discussing company objectives and goals.
Hey Charlie, I was thinking about our company's objectives and goals. What do you think about them?
I think they're pretty ambitious, but achievable. Why do you ask?
I just wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page and working towards the same things.
Yeah, I agree. It's important to keep our goals in mind and work towards them every day.
Workplace conversations, analytical and quantitative reasoning abilities.
Have you finished analyzing the sales data from last quarter?
Yes, I used my quantitative reasoning abilities to identify areas for improvement.
That's great. I've been working on improving my analytical skills. Any tips?
Sure, one thing that helped me was breaking down the data into smaller segments to better understand it.
Workplace conversations, performance review.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the performance review next week?
Yeah, I have. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. I hope I did well this year.
Don't worry too much about it. I heard the boss is pretty fair and gives constructive feedback.
That's good to know. How about you? How do you think you did this year?
I think I did all right. I worked on a few projects that turned out great, but there's always room for improvement.
Yeah, I agree. I hope we both get good feedback and raises.
Definitely. Let's just keep doing our best and see where it takes us.
Workplace conversations, high-performing employee.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the sales report from last week?
Yeah, I did. Our team did great. Especially you, Ben. You had the highest sales for the week.
Thanks, man. I just try to give my best every day.
You know, I think you should talk to our manager about a promotion. You're a high-performing employee, and you deserve it.
I don't know, man. I'm happy with my current position.
But don't you want to grow in this company?
Of course, I do. But I think it's essential to take things one step at a time.
Well, that's true. But keep in mind that high-performing employees like you are always on the radar of the management team. Workplace conversations, asking for a promotion.
Hey Charlie, do you have a minute? I wanted to talk to you about something.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Well, I've been working here for a while now and I feel like I'm ready for a promotion. I was wondering if you had any advice on how to approach our boss about it.
Yeah, of course. I went through the same thing last year. My advice would be to schedule a meeting with our boss and come prepared with a list of your accomplishments and how you've contributed to the company. Also, be clear about what position you're interested in and why you think you'd be a good fit for it.
That's really helpful, thanks. I'll definitely do that.
No problem, good luck.
Workplace conversations, asking for a raise.
Hey Charlie, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, what's up?
Well, I've been thinking about asking for a raise. I mean, we've been working here for a while now, and I think we deserve it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been thinking the same thing.
Have you talked to the boss yet?
No, not yet. But I was planning on doing it next week.
All right, maybe we should both go talk to him together. Strength in numbers, you know?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's set a time to do it. Workplace conversations, bonus.
Hey, did you hear about the bonus?
No, what bonus?
The one our boss announced yesterday. Apparently, we're all getting a $1,000 bonus at the end of the month.
Really? That's great news. I could definitely use some extra cash right now.
Yeah, me too. I was really surprised, though. I wasn't expecting it at all.
Same here. I wonder what we did to deserve it.
I don't know, but I'm not going to question it. I'm just happy to have some extra money in my pocket.
Workplace conversations, low-performing employee.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed that John is not performing well lately?
Yeah, I have noticed it too. He has been missing deadlines, and his work quality has decreased.
I'm thinking of talking to our boss about it. I don't want this to affect our team's overall performance.
That's a good idea. We should let our boss know so he can address the issue.
I just don't want to come off as trying to throw John under the bus.
I understand, but we have to think about the team's success. Maybe we can approach it as a way to help John improve.
That's a good point. I'll talk to our boss tomorrow.
Workplace conversations, transferring to a different team.
Hey Charlie, I heard you're transferring to a different team. Which one?
Yeah, I'm going to join the marketing team. I'm excited for the change.
That's great. Have you spoken to your current manager about it yet?
Not yet, I'm planning to set up a meeting with her later today.
Good idea. I hope it goes smoothly for you.
Workplace conversations, transferring to a different office.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new office opening up in New York?
Yeah, I have. It's pretty exciting news.
I'm thinking of transferring there. How about you?
Actually, I was thinking the same thing. It would be a great way to gain some new experiences.
Definitely. Plus, it'll give us a chance to work with different people and expand our network.
I agree. We should talk to our boss and see what opportunities are available.
Good idea. Let's set up a meeting with him this week.
Workplace conversations, firing an employee.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the layoffs?
No, what layoffs?
The company is downsizing, and they're firing a few employees. I heard that you might be one of them.
What? Why me? I've been with the company for 5 years.
I don't know, man. But I suggest you start looking for a backup plan just in case.
This is so unfair. I can't believe they're doing this.
Workplace conversations, termination.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the layoffs happening next month?
No, what layoffs?
Apparently, the company is downsizing and they have to let go of some employees.
Wow, that's scary. Do you think we're at risk?
I'm not sure, but we should start preparing just in case.
I don't know how to prepare for something like this.
We should start updating our resumes and networking with people in our industry.
That's a good idea. I really don't want to lose my job.
Me neither, but we have to be realistic and start thinking about our next steps.
Workplace conversations, resilience and stress management.
Hey Charlie, how do you manage stress at work?
Well, I try to take breaks throughout the day and go for a walk. And if things get really tough, I remind myself that it's not the end of the world and that I can handle it.
That's a great attitude. I've been having trouble with resilience lately. Do you have any tips?
Yeah, it's important to focus on the things you can control and let go of the things you can't. And it's okay to ask for help or take a mental health day if you need it.
Workplace conversations, retirement.
Hey Charlie, have you thought about retirement yet?
Retirement? That's still a long way off for me.
Well, it's never too early to start planning. Have you looked into 401k plans?
Not really. I'm more focused on paying off my student loans right now.
I hear you. But if you start contributing to a retirement plan now, you'll have a lot more saved up by the time you're ready to retire.
That's a good point. I'll have to look into it more.
Workplace conversations, maternity leave.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new maternity leave policy?
No, what's changed?
They've increased the amount of paid leave from 6 to 12 weeks.
That's great news. Is it retroactive?
Unfortunately not. It only applies to new mothers giving birth after the policy was implemented.
Well, it's still a step in the right direction.
Yeah, and they've also introduced paternity leave for new fathers, which is also 12 weeks.
Really? That's fantastic. I might consider taking advantage of that when my wife gives birth.
Definitely, it's important to have that time with your family.
Workplace conversations, parental leave.
Hey Charlie, did you hear about the new parental leave policy the company is implementing?
No, what is it?
Well, now both mothers and fathers can take up to 12 weeks of paid leave after the birth or adoption of a child.
That's great news. It's about time companies start recognizing the importance of parental leave.
Yeah, and the best part is that it applies to both full-time and part-time employees.
Wow, that's really inclusive. I'm glad our company is taking steps to support working parents.
Workplace conversations, childcare.
Hey Charlie, how's it going?
Not too bad, how about you?
I'm exhausted. My wife just went back to work and we've been struggling to find good childcare.
Yeah, that's tough. Have you considered a daycare or nanny?
We've looked into both, but the cost is just so high. And we're not sure we want a stranger watching our kid all day.
I hear you. My wife and I were lucky to find a great home daycare provider. It's cheaper than a center, and our daughter loves her.
That sounds like a good option. Do you mind sharing her info with me?
Of course not. I'll send you her number and you can set up a visit to see if it's a good fit for you guys.
Workplace conversations, sick leave.
Hey Charlie, are you feeling okay?
No, I'm actually feeling pretty sick. I think I'm going to have to take some sick leave.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Have you talked to our boss about it yet?
Not yet, I was going to do it this morning. Have you ever taken sick leave before?
Yeah, a couple of times. It's pretty easy. You just need to let our boss know and fill out some paperwork.
All right, good to know. Thanks, Ben.
No problem. Take care of yourself, okay?
Workplace conversations, long service leave.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the long service leave policy?
No, what's that?
It's when employees who have been with the company for a certain number of years are entitled to take an extended period of leave.
Oh, that sounds good. How many years do you have to work for to be eligible?
It depends on the company and the state or territory you're in, but usually around 10 years.
And how long can you take off?
Again, it varies, but usually between 3 and 6 months.
Wow, that's a nice break.
Yeah, and the best part is that you still get paid during that time.
Workplace conversations, working late.
Hey Charlie, why are you still here? It's already past 9 p.m.
Yeah, I know. I have a deadline tomorrow and I still have a lot to finish.
Same here. I didn't anticipate that this project would take this long.
Tell me about it. But at least we have each other for company, right?
Yeah, that's true. Do you want to take a break and grab a coffee or something?
Sure, that sounds good. I could use a caffeine boost right about now.
Workplace conversations, working over the weekend.
Hey Charlie, are you working over the weekend?
Yeah, unfortunately. I have a deadline on Monday, and I need to get this project done.
I hear you. I have a lot of work to get done too, but I was hoping to have the weekend off.
Yeah, it's tough, but we have to do what we have to do, right?
I guess so. Maybe we can work together and get everything done faster.
That's a good idea. I was going to ask if you wanted to work together. We can grab some coffee and power through it.
Sounds good to me. Let's get started.
Workplace conversations, long commute.
Hey Charlie, how do you deal with your long commute every day?
It's tough, but I listen to audiobooks to pass the time. What about you?
I try to vary my route, take different roads to work, so it doesn't feel as monotonous.
That's a good idea. I also try to leave earlier to avoid traffic.
Yeah, I do that too. But sometimes, it's out of our control.
Definitely. But we gotta do what we can to make it bearable. Workplace conversations, work-life balance.
Hey Charlie, how's everything going?
It's going okay, but work has been really hectic lately. I feel like I never have any time for myself.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been trying to find a better work-life balance, but it's tough.
Exactly. I feel like I'm always either at work or thinking about work.
Have you talked to our boss about it? Maybe there's something they can do to help.
I haven't yet, but I think I will. It's important to prioritize our personal lives too.
Definitely. We need to take care of ourselves in order to be productive at work.
That's true. I think I'll try to set some boundaries and make time for things I enjoy outside of work.
Workplace conversations, talking about business trends.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed any business trends lately?
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the biggest trends right now is remote work. A lot of companies are allowing their employees to work from home.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I think it's because of the pandemic. But do you think it's here to stay?
I think so. A lot of people prefer the flexibility of working from home, and it can save companies money on office space.
That makes sense. What about other trends?
Well, I also think there's a big trend towards sustainable and eco-friendly products. Consumers are becoming more conscious of the environment, and companies are responding to that.
That's interesting. I haven't thought about that. Thanks for the insight.
Workplace conversations, missing a deadline.
Hey Charlie, have you finished the report for the upcoming meeting?
Oh no, I completely forgot about it. The deadline is today, right?
Yeah, it is. We were supposed to send it to the manager by noon.
I'm sorry, I got swamped with other projects and this slipped my mind.
That's not good. The manager is going to be upset. We're going to have to work extra hard to finish it on time now.
I understand, I'll work on it immediately and try to finish it as soon as possible.
Workplace conversations, gossiping.
Hey Charlie, did you hear about what happened in accounting?
No, what happened?
Apparently, Sarah got fired for spreading rumors about the boss.
Really? That's crazy. I always thought she was a bit of a gossip.
Yeah, me too. It's not a good look for the company though. We need to be careful about what we say.
I agree. I don't want to end up like Sarah.
Exactly. Let's keep our conversations professional from now on.
Workplace conversations, competitors.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the new report on our competitors? They seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, I saw it. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. We have a better product and a more established brand.
I know, but we can't be too complacent. We need to keep looking for ways to improve and stay ahead of the competition.
Of course, I agree. Maybe we can focus on improving our customer service or expanding our marketing efforts.
Those are good ideas. We should bring them up at the next team meeting.
Workplace conversations, innovation.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new innovation program our company is starting?
No, I haven't. What is it about?
Well, the company wants to encourage employees to come up with new ideas and innovations that can benefit the company.
That sounds interesting. Do you have any ideas?
I actually have a few ideas, but I'm not sure if they're good enough.
You should still pitch them. You never know, they might lead to something great.
You're right. I'll definitely think about it.
Workplace conversations, risk management.
Have you seen the new risk management policy?
Yes, I have. It seems like they've added some new procedures.
Yeah, I think it's because of the recent security breach we had.
That makes sense. We need to make sure we're following these new guidelines.
Absolutely. I'm going to schedule a meeting with the team to go over everything.
Good idea. We need to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Workplace conversations, risky investor.
Charlie, have you heard about the new investor who's been approaching our company lately?
No, what's so special about this investor?
Well, he's quite risky. He invests in small startup businesses with high potential but also high risks. I don't know if our company is ready for that kind of investment.
I see. Do you think we should bring this up to our supervisor?
Absolutely. It's important to weigh the risks and benefits before making any decisions.
I agree. Let's schedule a meeting to discuss this with the team.
Workplace conversations, prudent investor.
Hey Charlie, have you thought about investing your extra income?
Yeah, I have been considering it. But I'm not sure where to start.
Well, as a prudent investor, it's important to diversify your portfolio. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
That's a good point. Do you have any recommendations?
Personally, I have invested in mutual funds and stocks. But it's important to do your research and find what works for you.
Thanks for the advice, Ben. I'll definitely look into it. Workplace conversations, challenging situation with a colleague.
Hey Charlie, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure, what's up?
Well, I've noticed that lately you've been taking credit for some of my work during team meetings.
What are you talking about? I haven't done that.
I don't want to accuse you of anything, but a few people have come up to me and said they thought you were taking credit for things that I had done.
That's ridiculous, Ben. I would never do that. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
All right, well, I just wanted to bring it up and make sure we're on the same page.
Of course, no problem.
Workplace conversations, favorite colleague.
Hey Charlie, what's up?
Nothing much. Just finishing up some work. How about you?
Same here. But I'm really enjoying working with you. You're my favorite colleague.
Thank you, Ben. That's really nice to hear. You're my favorite colleague too. Workplace conversations, teamwork.
Hey Charlie, I was thinking about the new project we're working on. What do you think about collaborating more closely?
I'm definitely on board with that. I think teamwork is essential for success.
Great. What if we set up a weekly meeting to touch base and update each other on our progress?
That's a good idea. We can also share any challenges we're facing and brainstorm solutions together.
Exactly. I think we can achieve a lot more if we work together and support each other.
Agreed. Let's make it happen.
Workplace conversations, talking about business news.
Hey Charlie, have you heard the latest business news?
No, what's up?
Our company just got acquired by a larger firm.
Wow, that's big news. Do you think our jobs are safe?
From what I've heard, they want to keep our team intact and expand our department.
That's a relief. I was worried about layoffs.
Yeah, me too. But it looks like things are going to be okay.
Workplace conversations, collaboration.
Hey Charlie, how's it going?
Good, thanks. Busy day, but I'm making progress on this project.
That's great. I was actually wondering if you wanted to collaborate on it with me.
Sure, that would be awesome. What did you have in mind?
Well, I was thinking we could each take a portion of the project and work on it together. Then, we could combine our efforts and come up with a final product.
I like that idea. How about we split it up by task and then meet up at the end of the day to check in?
Sounds good. I'll take on the research portion and you can handle the design aspect.
Perfect, let's do it. Workplace conversations, best boss.
Hey Charlie, who do you think is our best boss so far?
That's a tough one. But I would say it's definitely MS Johnson. She's always been very understanding and supportive of her team.
Yeah, I agree. She's always willing to listen to our problems and offer solutions. And she never micromanages us.
Exactly. And remember that time she gave us all a bonus for meeting our targets ahead of schedule? That was really generous of her.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. She really does value our hard work and it shows.
Definitely. I feel like we're all motivated to perform better because of her leadership.
I couldn't agree more. Ms. Johnson is definitely the best boss we've ever had.
Workplace conversations, new CEO.
Have you heard about the new CEO?
No, what's the news?
They just announced it this morning. His name is John Williams.
Do you know anything about him?
Not really, but I heard he's been CEO at other companies before this.
I hope he's good. The last CEO was terrible.
Yeah, hopefully he'll turn things around for us.
Workplace conversations, mentor at work.
Hey Charlie, I heard you got a mentor at work. How's that going for you?
It's been great. My mentor has been really helpful in giving me guidance and advice on how to advance in my career.
That's awesome. I've been thinking about getting a mentor myself. How did you go about finding one?
I actually reached out to HR and they connected me with a mentor who had experience in my field. You should definitely look into it.
Thanks for the advice. Do you meet with your mentor regularly?
Yeah, we meet once a month to discuss my progress and any challenges I'm facing. It's been really helpful to have someone to talk to about work-related issues.
Workplace conversations, what makes a good salesperson?
Hey Charlie, have you noticed how well John has been doing in sales lately?
Yeah, he's been killing it. What do you think is his secret?
I think it's his ability to build rapport with clients. He really takes the time to get to know them and their needs.
I agree, but I also think he's really good at listening. He doesn't just try to sell them something, he listens to their concerns and finds a solution that works for them.
That's true. Another thing is his persistence. Even if a client says no, he keeps following up and trying to find a way to help them.
Definitely. A good salesperson needs to have thick skin and not take rejection personally.
Right. And they also need to be knowledgeable about the product they're selling and be able to explain its benefits clearly to the client.
Absolutely. Workplace conversations, social media policy.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the new social media policy that HR sent out?
Yeah, I saw it. It's pretty strict.
I know, right? I didn't realize we couldn't post anything negative about the company.
Yeah, and we have to be careful about posting anything about our clients too. It's all about protecting the company's image.
I understand that, but it feels like they're watching everything we do online.
Well, they did say that violation of the policy could result in disciplinary action, so we have to take it seriously.
I guess you're right. It's just a little bit of a shock.
Yeah, but it makes sense. We have to be careful about what we put out there.
Workplace conversations, best professional advice.
Hey Charlie, do you have a minute? I wanted to ask for some professional advice.
Sure, what's on your mind?
I've been feeling a bit stuck in my career lately. Do you have any advice on how to progress?
My advice is to always be learning and expanding your skills. Take courses, attend workshops, and network with others in your industry.
That's great advice. Thanks, Charlie.
No problem. And don't be afraid to take risks and try new things. Sometimes, taking a chance can lead to great opportunities.
That's good to keep in mind. Thanks again.
Workplace conversations, unusual perks.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new perk the company is offering?
No, what is it?
They're offering free massages every week.
Wow, that's pretty unusual. I never thought I'd see the day where we get massages at work.
Yeah, and that's not all. They're also giving us free snacks and drinks in the break room.
That's awesome. I heard they were considering a ping pong table too.
Seriously? That's amazing. I've always wanted to play ping pong at work.
I know, right? This company really knows how to take care of its employees.
Workplace conversations, business trip.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the upcoming business trip?
No, I haven't. When is it?
It's next month. We're going to be visiting our branch in London.
That sounds exciting. Do you know what we'll be doing there?
We'll be attending a conference and meeting with potential clients.
Okay, I'll start preparing for it. Thanks for letting me know.
Workplace conversations, dress codes.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new dress code policy that's coming into effect next week?
No, what's changing?
Well, apparently we have to wear formal attire every day now, even on Fridays.
That's ridiculous. I hate dressing up every day.
I know, me too. But we have to follow company policy.
I guess you're right. I'll have to go shopping for some new clothes then.
Workplace conversations, negotiating deals and contracts.
Hey Charlie, did you hear about the new contract negotiation with XYZ company?
Yeah, I've been keeping up with it. I think we should try to negotiate the price down a bit before we sign anything.
Agreed. I'm going to set up a meeting with their team next week to discuss the terms further.
Good idea. Make sure you bring up the issue with the price early on in the meeting.
Workplace conversations, part-time job.
Hey Charlie, how's your part-time job going?
It's going pretty well. The hours are flexible, so I can still focus on my studies.
That's good to hear. How's the pay?
It's not too bad. It's not a full-time salary, but it helps me pay for my expenses.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting a part-time job too. Do you have any recommendations?
Well, I can refer you to my company. We're looking for more part-time workers. Just let me know if you're interested.
Workplace conversations, multitasking.
Hey Charlie, how's it going?
It's going. Just trying to finish up this report while answering emails.
Sounds like you're multitasking.
Yeah, I have to. I feel like I can't get anything done if I'm not doing multiple things at once.
I used to think that too, but then I read an article about how multitasking actually decreases productivity.
Really? That's interesting. I feel like I'm getting more done though.
It might feel that way, but studies show that when people focus on one task at a time, they actually get more done in the long run.
Maybe I'll have to give that a try.
Workplace conversations, disconnection from technology.
Hey Charlie, have you ever thought about disconnecting from technology for a while?
To be honest, not really. I feel like I need it to keep up with work and stay in touch with people.
I get that, but sometimes it's good to take a break. I recently went on a camping trip and didn't bring any devices with me. It was so refreshing.
I don't know if I could do that. What if something important comes up?
That's the thing, we're always connected. But we need to remember that it's okay to disconnect every once in a while. It's good for our mental health.
Maybe you're right. I'll think about it. Workplace conversations, working remotely.
Hey, Charlie. Have you heard about the new policy for working remotely?
No, what is it?
Well, starting next month, we can work from home 1 day a week.
That's great news. I'm tired of commuting every day.
Yeah, me too. It will be nice to have a break from the traffic.
Do you think we'll still have to attend meetings in person?
I'm not sure, but I think we'll be able to join them using video conferencing.
That sounds good. I hope our boss will trust us to work efficiently from home.
I think he will. He's been talking about implementing this policy for a while now.
Workplace conversations, working from home.
Hey Charlie, how's working from home going for you?
It's been all right, but I miss the office. How about you?
Same here. I like the flexibility, but it's hard to stay motivated sometimes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Plus, I feel like I'm always working now that my home is my office.
Exactly. And it's harder to separate work and personal life when they're in the same place.
Definitely. But I'm grateful that we have the option to work from home. It's better than not working at all.
That's true. Hopefully, things will go back to normal soon.
Agreed.
Workplace conversations, business model.
Hey Charlie, have you taken a look at the new business model proposal?
Yes, I have. It seems like a good plan, but I'm not sure if it's the best fit for our company's target market.
What do you mean? The proposal is well researched and has a proven track record with similar companies.
I understand that, but I think we should consider some modifications to make it more tailored to our clients' needs.
That's a good point. Do you have any specific suggestions?
I think we should incorporate more of a personalized approach to customer service, as that's what our clients value most.
That's an interesting idea. Let's bring it up to the team and see what they think.
Workplace conversations, high turnover.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed how many new hires we've had lately?
Yeah, it seems like we're constantly training new people.
I heard that the turnover rate in our department is really high.
That's not good. It takes time to train new people and get them up to speed.
I know. I wonder what's causing it.
Maybe it's the low pay or lack of benefits.
Or maybe it's the long hours and high workload.
Whatever it is, the company needs to address it before it starts affecting productivity.
Workplace conversations, job satisfaction.
Hey Charlie, how's it going?
Not great, I'm feeling really unsatisfied with my job lately.
Really? I actually feel pretty good about it. What's been bothering you?
It just feels like I'm not making any real impact, you know? And the work is starting to feel monotonous.
I get that, but I've found that focusing on the small wins helps. Like when we completed that project ahead of schedule last month.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I just need to shift my perspective a bit.
And have you talked to our boss about how you're feeling?
No, I haven't. Maybe I should schedule a meeting with her.
I think that's a good idea. Our company is pretty good about listening to feedback from employees.
Workplace conversations, job status.
Hey Charlie, how's work been treating you lately?
It's been okay, I guess. I heard there might be some changes coming up though.
Really? What kind of changes?
I'm not sure yet, but I heard some rumors about layoffs or restructuring.
That doesn't sound good. Have you heard anything more concrete?
Not yet, but I'm keeping my ear to the ground. How about you? How's your job status?
I got a promotion actually. I'm now the manager of my department.
Congrats. That's great news.
Thanks, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, at least one of us has something positive going on.
Workplace conversations, freelance work.
Hey Charlie, have you ever thought about doing some freelance work on the side?
Yeah, I've considered it. But I'm not sure how to get started.
Well, I've been doing some freelancing for a while now. I can give you some tips if you're interested.
That would be great. What kind of work have you been doing?
Mostly web design and social media management. But there are a lot of different freelance opportunities out there.
Yeah, I suppose there are. Do you find it hard to balance freelance work with your full-time job?
It can be challenging at times, but it's worth it for the extra income. Plus, it's a great way to build up your portfolio.
I'll definitely have to think more about it. Thanks for the advice, Ben.
Workplace conversations, marketing and advertising strategies.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the new marketing campaign that the boss wants to launch?
No, I haven't. What's it about?
It's a social media campaign that targets millennials. We need to create some buzz and get them excited about our product.
That sounds interesting. How are we going to do it?
We're going to use influencers on Instagram and YouTube to promote our product. We'll also have a contest where people can win our product by sharing their experiences with it on social media.
That's a great idea. Let's get started on it right away.
Workplace conversations, best way to make money.
Hey Charlie, have you been thinking about how to make some extra cash lately?
Yeah, always. What do you have in mind?
Well, I've been looking into freelance work. I heard you can make good money doing it on the side.
I've thought about that too, but I don't have any special skills to offer.
You'd be surprised. There are a lot of small businesses that need help with things like social media or website design. And you can always learn new skills online.
That's true. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. I know a few people who have made some decent cash doing freelance work.
All right, thanks for the idea. Let's talk more about it later. Workplace conversations, gender equality.
Have you noticed how there aren't many women in management positions here?
Yeah, it's definitely a problem. We should have more gender balance in leadership roles.
Agreed. Anita Euro trademark S not just about fairness. Research shows that companies with diverse leadership perform better.
Exactly. We need to make sure we Euro trademark rehiring and promoting based on merit, not just on gender.
Workplace conversations, faster pace of work.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed how much faster the pace of work has been lately?
Yeah, it's been crazy. Seems like we're constantly rushing to get everything done.
I know, right? I feel like I'm barely keeping up.
Same here. Sometimes I wonder if this is sustainable.
I guess it's just the nature of the job. We have to keep up with the demands of the company.
I get that, but I also think we need to find ways to work smarter, not just harder.
That's a good point. I'll try to be more efficient with my time.
Me too. Maybe we should brainstorm some ideas on how to improve our workflow.
Workplace conversations, slower pace of work.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed that lately we've been working at a slower pace than usual?
Yeah, I have. I think it's because the workload has decreased a bit.
That could be it, but it worries me that we're not getting as much done.
I know what you mean, but maybe it's not such a bad thing. We all need a break sometimes.
I guess you're right. And it does give us more time to focus on the quality of our work rather than rushing through it.
Exactly. Plus, it's not like we're missing deadlines or anything.
True, but I still feel like we could be doing more.
Well, we can always talk to our manager and see if there's more we can take on.
Workplace conversations, poor customer service.
Have you noticed how many complaints we get about our customer service?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think it's because we don't have enough staff to handle all the calls.
That may be part of it, but I also think we need to train our employees better. I've heard some pretty rude things from some of our customer service reps.
I agree. It's not a good look for our company.
And it's not just the phone calls. I've seen some employees be pretty dismissive to customers in person as well.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. We need to have a meeting with our team and address this issue.
Agreed. We need to make sure our customers feel valued and supported.
Workplace conversations, handling a customer complaint.
Good morning, Charlie. What's up?
Hi, Ben. We have a customer complaint in the email. Can you take a look?
Sure. What's the problem?
The customer is saying that their order was delivered late and damaged.
Okay. Let me check the delivery records and contact the courier service. We should also send an apology email to the customer and offer a replacement or refund. Can you draft the email while I handle the delivery issue?
Sure, I'll take care of it. Workplace conversations, fixing a bug.
Hey Charlie, have you had a chance to look at the bug on the checkout page?
Yeah, I checked it out earlier. It looks like there's a problem with the payment gateway integration.
Okay, do you know how to fix it?
I think so. We need to update the API credentials for the payment gateway. I can do it now if you want.
That would be great. Thanks for taking care of it.
Workplace conversations, cryptocurrency.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the latest cryptocurrency boom?
No, what a euro trademark is happening?
Bitcoin just hit a new high, and other coins are following suit. People are making a fortune.
Really? Should we invest?
I a euro trademark am thinking about it. But we need to do our research first. Cryptocurrency is volatile and unpredictable.
Theta euro trademark is true. How do we even get started?
We can sign up for a cryptocurrency exchange and buy some coins. But we need to be careful with security and not invest more than we can afford to lose.
Got it. Lead a euro trademark S, do some research and make an informed decision. Workplace conversations, Metaverse.
Have you heard about the Metaverse?
Yeah, I've been reading about it. Apparently, it's the future of the internet.
Exactly. Our company needs to start thinking about how we can incorporate it into our business.
Agreed. It could open up a whole new world of possibilities for us.
I know, right? I've been brainstorming some ideas already. We could create virtual showrooms for our products, or even host virtual conferences.
Those are great ideas. But we need to make sure we're investing in the right technology to support it.
Definitely. We should start researching platforms that are designed for the Metaverse.
Workplace conversations, artificial intelligence.
Have you heard about the new AI project our company is working on?
No, what is it about?
It's a machine learning algorithm that can predict customer behavior and make personalized recommendations.
That sounds interesting. How does it work?
It analyzes customer data, such as purchase history and browsing behavior, and creates a unique profile for each customer. Then it uses that data to make recommendations based on their preferences.
Wow, that's pretty advanced. Do you think it will be successful?
I think so. Our team has been working on it for months and we've already seen some promising results.
I'm excited to see it in action. When will it be released?
We're aiming for next quarter. It's still in the testing phase, but we're confident that it will be ready soon.
Workplace conversations, giving feedback on projects.
Hey Charlie, I had a chance to review your project yesterday. It looks great.
Thanks, Ben. Did you have any feedback or suggestions?
Just a couple of minor things, but overall it was very well done.
Great, I appreciate your input.
Of course, anytime.
Workplace conversations, unproductive meetings.
Hey Charlie, did you have that meeting with the marketing team yesterday?
Yeah, it was a complete waste of time. We didn't even discuss anything productive.
I know, right? I feel like half the meetings we have are like that. I just sit there bored out of my mind.
And it's not like we can even say anything. Every time we try to bring up a new idea or suggestion, it gets shut down.
Exactly, it's like they just want to hear themselves talk. I wish they would actually listen to our input for once.
Workplace conversations, automation.
Have you heard about the new automation system coming in next month?
Yeah, I heard. Do you think it's a good idea?
I'm not sure. It could make our jobs easier, but it might also make some of us redundant.
That's true. But I think we should try to learn as much as we can about it so that we can adapt.
Agreed. I'm planning to attend the training sessions they're offering. You should come too.
I already signed up for them. I think it's important to stay ahead of the game.
Workplace conversations, health insurance benefits.
Hey Charlie, did you hear about the changes in our health insurance benefits?
No, what changes?
Well, they've added dental and vision coverage, and they've also lowered the deductible.
That's great news. I was actually looking into getting dental insurance on my own.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice addition. And the deductible is now only $100 instead of $500, which is a big difference.
Wow, that's a really good deal. I'm glad our company is taking care of us like this. Workplace conversations, fear of public speaking.
Hey Charlie, I heard you're presenting at the conference next week. How are you feeling about it?
Honestly, I'm terrified. I hate public speaking.
Same here. I've been practicing my presentation for weeks now, but I'm still nervous.
I wish I could say the same. I haven't even started preparing yet.
Don't worry, you still have time. Just remember to breathe and take your time up there.
Thanks, I appreciate the advice. I just hope I don't freeze up when I get on stage.
You won't. Just focus on your message and the audience will be captivated.
Workplace conversations, Christmas party.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the Christmas party our company is throwing?
No, I haven't. When is it?
It's on the 20th of December, and it's going to be at the Grand Hotel.
Sounds great. What's the theme this year?
It's a masquerade ball. So, we have to wear masks and dress up.
That sounds like fun. Are you going with anyone?
Yeah, I'm bringing my girlfriend. What about you?
I'm still single, so I'll probably just go with a group of friends.
Workplace conversations, first aid.
Hey Charlie, have you done the first aid training that the company offered last month?
No, I couldn't attend it. Did you complete it?
Yeah, it was quite informative. We learned about CPR, treating burns, fractures, and snake bites.
That sounds useful. I should have attended it.
You can still attend the next session that they are conducting next week. It's always good to have basic knowledge of first aid.
Yeah, I will definitely attend it this time.
Workplace conversations, fire drill.
Charlie, did you hear that we're having a fire drill tomorrow?
No, I didn't. Why are we having one?
It's a routine practice. We do it every few months.
Okay, what time is it happening?
It's at 10 a.m., and we have to evacuate the building quickly and safely.
Got it, thanks for letting me know.
Workplace conversations, cafeteria.
Hey Charlie, have you tried the new cafeteria yet?
No, I haven't. Is it any good?
Yeah, it's not bad. The food is pretty decent and they have a nice salad bar.
That sounds good. Is it expensive?
Nah, it's actually cheaper than the old cafeteria. Plus, they have daily specials.
Cool, I'll have to check it out. Thanks for the heads up.
Workplace conversations, work equipment.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the new work equipment we got?
No, what did we get?
We got new laptops and monitors.
That's great news. Our old ones were so slow.
Yeah, these new ones are much faster. Plus, the monitors are bigger and have a better resolution.
I can't wait to try them out.
Workplace conversations, ergonomic workspace.
Hey Charlie, have you ever thought about making our workspace more ergonomic?
What do you mean?
Well, I read an article that said it can greatly improve our health and productivity if we have chairs, desks, and computer monitors that are adjusted to our body's needs.
That sounds interesting. How can we do that?
We can start by adjusting our chairs so that our feet are flat on the ground and our knees are at a 90-degree angle. We should also adjust our monitor's height so that the top of the screen is at or slightly below eye level.
I see. That makes sense. Maybe I'll try that out.
Yeah, and we can also get a standing desk or a balance ball to sit on instead of a regular chair.
Thanks for the tips, Ben. I'll definitely give this a try.
Workplace conversations, financial performance and projections.
Hey Charlie, have you looked at the financial performance report for this quarter?
Yeah, I have. It looks like we're doing pretty well financially. Our revenue and profits are up from last quarter.
That's great to hear. What are the projections for next quarter?
Based on our current performance, we're projecting even higher revenue and profits for next quarter.
That's fantastic news. We must be doing something right.
Workplace conversations, prayer room.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new prayer room they just opened up at the office?
No, I haven't. Where is it located?
It's on the 4th floor, near the employee break room.
That's great news. I've been looking for a quiet space to pray during work hours.
Yeah, me too. It's always nice to have a designated space for that.
Definitely. I'm going to go check it out right now.
Workplace conversations, poor management.
I am so frustrated with this job.
Why? What happened?
The management is so poor. They don't communicate with us properly, and our deadlines are unrealistic.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been having trouble with them too. I feel like they don't value our work.
Exactly. And they never listen to our suggestions on how to improve things.
It's like they expect us to work miracles with the limited resources they give us.
I feel like we should talk to someone about it. But who do we talk to?
I don't know. Maybe we should talk to the HR department?
Do you think that would actually make a difference?
Workplace conversations, diversity.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed how diverse our team has become lately?
Yeah, I have. It's great to see people from different backgrounds working together.
Absolutely. It's refreshing to have a variety of perspectives and ideas.
And our company is benefiting from it too. Studies have shown that diverse companies are more innovative and successful.
That's true. We're lucky to work for a company that values diversity and inclusion.
Definitely. It creates a better work environment for everyone. Workplace conversations, pay gap.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the recent report on the pay gap in our company?
Yeah, I saw it. It's disappointing to see that there's still a significant difference between men and women's salaries.
I know, right? And it's not just about gender. Even people in the same positions get paid differently.
Exactly. I feel like there should be more transparency around salaries and how they're determined.
Agreed. It's frustrating to think that we might not be paid what we're worth because of some arbitrary factors.
Definitely. I hope our company takes this seriously and takes steps to address the issue.
Workplace conversations, work burnout.
I'm feeling so exhausted lately. I can't seem to find any motivation to work anymore.
Same here. I think I'm experiencing work burnout.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling. I feel like I'm just going through the motions every day.
Me too. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Workplace conversations, asking for a day off.
Hey Charlie, do you have a minute?
Sure, what's up?
I need to ask for a day off next week. Do you know who I should talk to?
You should talk to our manager. But why do you need a day off?
I have a doctor's appointment that I can't reschedule.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just talk to the manager and see what they can do for you.
Workplace conversations, damaged goods.
Hey Charlie, did you see the shipment of products that just came in?
Yeah, I did. What about it?
Well, some of the boxes were damaged during delivery. I'm not sure what we should do with them.
Did you report it to the supplier?
Not yet. I wanted to see if we could salvage them first.
I see. Let's take a look and see if we can still use them. If not, we'll have to talk to the supplier about compensation.
Workplace conversations, technical support.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the ticket for technical support from accounting?
No, what's the issue?
They are having trouble accessing their shared drive. I tried to remote in and troubleshoot, but couldn't figure it out.
Okay, let me take a look. Did you send them an email to let them know we're working on it?
Yeah, I already sent them an update with your name on it as the point of contact.
Alright, I'll take it from here. Thanks for letting me know.
Workplace conversations, customer service.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed an increase in customer complaints lately?
Yeah, I have. It seems like our customer service team is not handling them properly.
I agree. I think we need to invest in some customer service training for our team.
That's a good idea. Maybe we could suggest it to our manager.
Workplace conversations, new product development.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new product development meeting happening tomorrow?
No, I haven't. What's it about?
It's about the new line of organic skincare products that we're planning to launch. We're looking for ideas to make it more accessible to the younger demographic.
That sounds interesting. Do you have any suggestions?
I was thinking of incorporating social media influencers into our marketing strategy. What do you think?
That's a great idea. We could also consider offering discounts for first-time customers to attract more buyers.
Good point. Let's pitch these ideas tomorrow.
Workplace conversations, digital literacy and proficiency.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new digital literacy training program?
No, I haven't. What's it about?
It's a program that helps employees improve their digital proficiency.
That sounds interesting. Is it mandatory for everyone?
No, it's not mandatory, but it's highly recommended. Especially with the way technology is constantly changing and evolving, it's important for us to stay up to date.
I agree. I think I might sign up for it.
Workplace conversations, launching a new product.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new product launch?
No, what's the product?
It's a smartwatch that can monitor your health and fitness activities.
That sounds interesting. When is the launch?
It's next month, and the company is organizing an event for the launch.
Do we have any role to play in the event?
Yes, we have to showcase the product to the attendees and answer their queries.
Workplace conversations, market research and analysis.
Hey Charlie, have you finished the market research report yet?
Almost. I just need to analyze the data and write up the findings.
Okay, let me know if you need any help.
Thanks, but I think I've got it covered. I want to make sure we have a good understanding of our target market before we launch the new product line.
That's a good point. Have you looked at the competition analysis yet?
Yeah, I've been working on that too. It looks like we might have an opportunity to fill a gap in the market. Workplace conversations, teamwork, and leadership.
Hey Charlie, how's the new project going?
It's going well, but I feel like we could use some better teamwork.
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes it feels like everyone is working independently instead of collaborating. We need more leadership to bring the team together.
I agree. But leadership doesn't just come from the top. We can all step up and take initiative to improve our teamwork.
That's true. We need to communicate better and hold each other accountable for our responsibilities.
Exactly. Let's work on that together.
Workplace conversations, career development and advancement.
Hey Charlie, have you thought about your career development within the company?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I want to move up to a higher position.
That's great. Have you talked to our manager about it?
Not yet. I want to make sure I have the skills and experience first.
That's a good idea. You could also look into taking some professional development courses to improve your skills.
That's a good point. Have you thought about your career development?
Yeah, I've been talking to our manager about it. I want to transition into a different department.
Workplace conversations, giving presentations and pitches.
Hey Charlie, are you ready for the big pitch tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. IA Euro trademark symbol VE been practicing my presentation all week.
Theta Euro trademark S great. IA Euro trademark M still trying to come up with some good visuals for my slides. Do you have any tips?
Sure, I always try to keep my slides simple and to the point. Less text and more images, and I try to avoid any distracting animations or sounds.
Makes sense. IA Euro trademark LL, keep that in mind.
Also, make sure you rehearse your presentation out loud. It helps to catch any awkward phrasing or confusing parts.
Thanks, IA Euro trademark LL, definitely do that.
Workplace conversations, trade shows and conferences.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the trade show next month?
No, what trade show?
It's the annual tech trade show in Vegas. Our company is exhibiting there.
Oh, cool. Are we going to be presenting anything new?
Yes, we're launching a new product and we'll be showcasing it there. I'm in charge of the booth. Do you want to help out?
Sure, count me in.
Workplace conversations, working abroad.
Hey Charlie, have you ever thought about working abroad?
Yeah, it's crossed my mind a few times. Why do you ask?
I was just reading about some job opportunities in Europe and it got me thinking about it more seriously.
That sounds interesting. What kind of jobs are you looking at?
Mostly marketing and advertising positions. I think it would be a great experience to work in a different culture and improve my language skills.
I agree. I've always wanted to travel more, and working abroad would be a great way to do that while still advancing my career.
Workplace conversations, sending your manager off at the airport.
Hey Charlie, are you heading to the airport today too?
No, I'm heading back to the office. Why? Who are you sending off?
Our manager. He's going on a business trip.
Ah, I see. Well, have a safe trip, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, we're really going to miss him while he's gone.
Did he give you any instructions to follow while he's away?
Yeah, he left me a list of things to do. It's going to be a busy week.
Well, good luck with everything. Let me know if you need any help. Workplace conversations, company culture.
Hey Charlie, Have you noticed how our company culture has changed recently?
Yeah, I have. It seems like everyone is more focused on teamwork and collaboration now.
Definitely. I think that's helped improve communication across different departments.
I agree. And it's nice to see that management is actively promoting a positive work environment.
Absolutely. It makes me feel more motivated to come to work every day.
Same here. I think our company culture has really improved over the last few months.
Workplace conversations, crisis.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the crisis our company is facing?
No, what happened?
Our main supplier has gone bankrupt and we have no backup plan.
That's terrible. What are we going to do?
Management is currently discussing our options, but it doesn't look good.
Workplace conversations, creativity and innovation.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new project we're working on?
No, what is it?
It's a new app for our company that will help us streamline our processes and improve efficiency.
That sounds interesting. Do you have any ideas for how we can make it more creative and innovative?
Actually, I was thinking we could incorporate some gamification elements to make it more engaging for users. What do you think?
I like that idea. Maybe we could also add some personalization features to make it more user-friendly.
Workplace conversations, leadership.
I don't think our manager is very good at leading our team.
What makes you say that?
He never communicates with us and doesn't seem to care about our opinions.
I know what you mean. But maybe he's just busy?
That's not an excuse. A good leader should make time for their team and listen to their needs.
Workplace conversations, good leader.
Have you noticed how great our new manager is?
Yeah, she's really impressive. She listens to our ideas and gives us the freedom to try new things.
Absolutely. And she's always available for us, even outside of work hours.
That's true. She's definitely a good leader.
Agreed. It's made me feel more motivated and committed to my work.
Me too. I think it's important to have a leader who values and respects their team.
Workplace conversations, bad leader.
I can't take it anymore. Our boss is such a bad leader.
Tell me about it. He never makes any decisions and constantly changes his mind.
And he never listens to our ideas or feedback. It's like he doesn't care about our opinions.
I know, it's frustrating. And he always takes credit for our work.
Exactly. We work hard and he takes all the credit. It's not fair.
I think we need to talk to HR about this. It's affecting our work and morale.
I agree. Something needs to be done.
Workplace conversations, good manager.
Have you noticed how well our manager handles the team?
Yeah, I have. She's really good at keeping everyone motivated and working together towards the same goal.
And she's also very approachable. You can always go to her with any issues or concerns you might have.
Exactly. I've worked under some bad managers before, so it's really refreshing to have someone who knows how to lead a team.
Workplace conversations, bad manager.
Have you noticed how terrible our manager is lately?
Yeah, I can't stand it. He's constantly micromanaging everything we do.
And he never gives us any positive feedback. It's like he only focuses on the negatives.
Exactly. And he's always changing his mind about what he wants us to do.
I don't know how much longer I can take it. I'm thinking about looking for a new job.
Me too. It's just not worth it anymore.
Workplace conversations, business presentations.
Hey Charlie, are you ready for the big presentation tomorrow?
Not really, I still need to finalize a few things. What about you?
Yeah, I'm all set. I actually went through a presentation skills workshop last month and it was really helpful.
That sounds interesting. What did you learn?
We covered everything from creating engaging content to using visual aids effectively. I can share some of the resources with you if you want.
That would be great, thanks.
Workplace conversations, meetings.
Hey Charlie, did you attend a meeting yesterday?
No, I missed it. How was it?
It was informative. They discussed the new project and the timeline for it.
Oh, okay. Did they assign any tasks?
Yes, they did. They assigned tasks to the team members present there. You should check your email for the details.
All right, thanks for letting me know. Workplace conversations, conferences.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the upcoming conference in Paris?
No, tell me more about it.
It's a 3-day conference on digital marketing. Our company is sending a delegation to attend it.
That sounds exciting. Are you going?
Yes, I am. And I heard that some of the leading experts in the industry will be speaking there.
Wow, we should definitely attend. How do we sign up?
Our boss will be sending an email with all the information we need. I'll forward it to you once I receive it.
Workplace conversations, last interview.
Hey Charlie, how did your last interview go?
It went well, I think. The interview seemed impressed with my experience and skills.
That's great to hear. Did they ask you any tricky questions?
Yeah, there was one question that caught me off guard, but I think I managed to answer it satisfactorily.
Well, I hope you get the job. It would be great to have you on the team.
Thanks, Ben. I'll keep you posted.
Workplace conversations, job hunting.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about any job openings lately?
Yeah, I've been looking around. Nothing too interesting though. How about you?
Same here. I'm ready for a change, but it's tough finding something that fits.
Tell me about it. I've been sending out resumes left and right, but no luck yet.
I think it's just a matter of being patient and persistence. You'll find something eventually.
Yeah, I know. It's just frustrating.
Have you considered reaching out to any recruiters?
No, not yet. Have you had any success with that?
Actually, I just got an interview through a recruiter last week. It might be worth a shot.
Workplace conversations, communication skills.
Hey Charlie, I noticed you've been having trouble getting your point across in meetings lately. Have you considered taking a public speaking class?
Honestly, I haven't. Do you think it would help?
Definitely. Learning how to organize your thoughts and present them clearly can make a huge difference in how others perceive you.
That's a good point. I'll look into it. Thanks for the suggestion, Ben.
Workplace conversations, job referral.
Hey, Charlie. Have you heard about any job openings lately?
Yes, actually. There's a position opening up in our department. Are you interested?
Definitely. Can you refer me for the job?
Of course. I'll send your resume to HR and put in a good word for you.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
Workplace conversations, tough interview question.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new job opening in the marketing department?
Yeah, I have. I heard the interview process is pretty tough though.
Yeah, I heard they ask some really tricky questions. Have you started preparing for it?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I heard they might even ask us to come up with a marketing strategy on the spot.
That does sound tough. But if you get the job, it'll be worth it.
Workplace conversations, hiring a new employee.
Hey Charlie, have you heard anything about the new hire?
No, I haven't. What do you know?
Well, I heard they're looking for someone with experience in marketing.
That's interesting. Do you think they'll fit in with our team?
I'm not sure. But I hope they have good communication skills. We need someone who can work well with clients.
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully, they'll be a good addition to the team.
Workplace conversations, hiring frenzy.
Have you heard about the hiring frenzy happening in our company?
Yeah, I heard they're looking to hire a bunch of new people.
It's crazy. I heard they're even offering signing bonuses to new hires.
Really? I might have to start looking for a new position.
Don't be so quick to jump ship. I heard it's causing chaos in the office with all the new employees coming in.
That's true. I remember when we first started, it took us a while to get used to everything.
Exactly. It might be chaotic for a while, but it's better than being unemployed.
Workplace conversations, hiring freeze.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new hiring freeze?
No, what's that about?
Apparently, the company is not hiring any new employees for the next few months.
That's not good. We were already short-staffed in our department.
Yeah, I know. But I guess the company needs to cut costs.
Still, it's going to be tough for us to manage with fewer people.
I agree. Let's just hope it's a temporary measure.
Workplace conversations, previous work experience.
Hey Charlie, have you worked anywhere else before joining this company?
Yes, I worked at a startup for a year before joining here. What about you?
I worked at a bank for 2 years before making the switch to this industry.
That's interesting. Did you find the transition difficult?
Not really. The skills were transferable, and I was able to adapt quickly.
Workplace conversations, struggling with work.
Hey Charlie, you look exhausted. Is everything okay at work?
No, man. I'm struggling with this project. I just can't seem to get it right.
I know how you feel. I've been working on this report for days, and I still can't figure out what my boss wants.
It's frustrating, isn't it? I feel like I'm not good enough for this job.
Don't say that. We all have bad days. Maybe we should talk to our supervisor and see if they can give us some guidance.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good idea. Thanks, Ben. Workplace conversations, excelling at work.
Hey Charlie, how are you doing at work lately?
I'm doing great, actually. I got a promotion last week.
Really? That's awesome. How did you manage that?
I just made sure to go above and beyond with my work, and always looked for ways to improve processes in my department. Plus, I was always willing to take on extra projects when needed.
That's good to know. I've been struggling a bit lately. Do you have any tips for excelling at work?
Just make sure you're always putting in your best effort, and constantly looking for ways to improve. And don't be afraid to speak up and offer suggestions or ideas.
Thanks for the advice, Charlie. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Workplace conversations, performance review.
Hey Charlie, have you had your performance review yet?
No, not yet. I'm really nervous about it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I had mine last week and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Really? That's good to hear. What did they say about your work?
They said I've been doing well and that I'm a valuable member of the team. But they also gave me some suggestions for improvement.
I hope I get some positive feedback too.
I'm sure you will. Just be prepared to take constructive criticism if they offer it.
Workplace conversations, high-performing employee.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the latest report on the company's performance?
No, not yet. What does it say?
Our department had a huge increase in revenue last quarter, and it's all thanks to Sarah. She's been killing it lately.
Yeah, she's always been a high-performing employee. It doesn't surprise me that she's making a big impact.
I heard that upper management is considering promoting her to a higher position. She definitely deserves it.
Absolutely, she's been such an asset to our team.
Workplace conversations, adaptability and flexibility.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new project we're working on?
No, what is it about?
It's a bit different from what we usually do, but it requires us to be more adaptable and flexible with our skills.
That sounds challenging, but also exciting. I'm up for it.
Great, because we'll need to be able to switch between different tasks and responsibilities quickly.
I think I can handle that. It's good to be able to develop new skills too.
Workplace conversations, asking for a promotion.
Hey Charlie, I was wondering if I could talk to you about something.
Of course, what's on your mind?
Well, I've been working here for 3 years now, and I was hoping to discuss the possibility of a promotion.
I see. What makes you think you're ready for a promotion?
I've taken on more responsibilities lately, and I feel like I've been performing well. Plus, I've received positive feedback from clients and colleagues.
Okay, I understand. Let's schedule a meeting to discuss this with our manager.
Workplace conversations, asking for a raise.
Hey Charlie, I was wondering if you have ever asked for a raise before?
Yeah, I have. It's not easy, but sometimes you have to do it.
I agree. I'm thinking about asking for one myself, but I'm not sure how to go about it.
Well, you need to make a case for why you deserve it. Show your boss what you've accomplished and how you've gone above and beyond your job duties.
That's a good point. I'll have to make a list of my accomplishments and schedule a meeting with my boss. Thanks for the advice.
No problem. Good luck.
Workplace conversations, getting a promotion.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new promotion?
No, what promotion?
The company is looking for a new team lead for our department.
That sounds great. Are you planning to apply for the position?
Yeah, I think I have a good shot at it. How about you?
I'm not sure. I don't have much experience in managing a team.
You should still give it a shot. You never know until you try.
Workplace conversations, low-performing employee.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed that our colleague isn't performing well lately?
Yeah, I know. He's been making a lot of mistakes and seems to be struggling to keep up.
I think we need to talk to our boss about it. It's affecting the team's productivity.
Agreed. But I don't want to come across as too harsh. Maybe we can offer some suggestions for improvement.
That's a good idea. Let's try to be constructive and help him out.
Workplace conversations, transferring to a different team.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new team that's being formed?
No, what team?
It's for the new project that's starting next month. I'm thinking of transferring, and I was wondering if you were interested too.
I'm not sure. I like our current team, but the project sounds interesting. How do we apply for the transfer?
We have to talk to our manager first and submit a request. I can email you the details.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'll think about it.
Workplace conversations, transferring to a different office.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new office location that just opened up?
No, what's up?
I was thinking about transferring there. It's closer to where I live and the office is bigger.
That's great. I've been thinking about transferring too. Do you know what positions are available?
I think they have an opening for a project manager and a marketing specialist. Which one are you interested in?
I'm more interested in the project manager position. I think my skills align better with that role.
That sounds like a good fit for you. We should both apply. It would be great to work in the same office again.
Workplace conversations, firing an employee.
Charlie, I'm afraid I have to let you go. Your performance hasn't been meeting our expectations.
What? But I've been working hard and doing everything you've asked.
I understand, but it just isn't working out. We have to let you go.
Can't we work something out? Maybe I can improve my performance or get some extra training?
I'm sorry, Charlie, but the decision has been made. We'll make sure to provide a good reference for you in your job search.
Workplace conversations, termination.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the layoffs?
No, what layoffs?
The company is downsizing and they're letting go of a few employees. I heard they're announcing it next week.
That's terrible. Do you think we're safe?
I don't know, but we should start updating our resumes just in case.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks for letting me know. Workplace conversations, retirement.
Hey Charlie, have you thought about retirement lately?
Retirement? No, not really. I still have a few more years left in me.
Yeah, but it's always good to plan ahead. I've been looking into different retirement plans and savings options.
Maybe I should start thinking about it too. What have you found out so far?
Well, there are different types of retirement accounts like 401k or IRA. And some companies offer pension plans too.
Oh, I forgot about the pension plan. I'll have to check with HR to see what kind of plan we have.
Workplace conversations, maternity leave.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new maternity leave policy?
No, what's changed?
Well, before it was only 6 weeks, but now it's been extended to 12 weeks.
That's great news for new mothers. What about fathers?
Fathers are still entitled to 2 weeks of paternity leave.
I feel like fathers should get more time too.
Yeah, I think so too. Hopefully, the company will consider extending paternity leave in the future.
Workplace conversations, emotional intelligence.
Hey Charlie, how are you doing today?
Honestly, not that great. I'm struggling to balance my workload and my personal life lately.
I understand how you feel. Have you tried using any techniques to manage stress?
I've been working on mindfulness, but I still feel overwhelmed sometimes.
Have you considered talking to our HR department? They offer resources for emotional intelligence and stress management.
That's a good idea. I'll look into it. Thanks for the suggestion.
Workplace conversations, parental leave.
Hey Charlie, did you hear about the new parental leave policy?
No, what's that?
The company is now offering up to 12 weeks of paid leave for new parents. It's a great benefit for those who need it.
That's awesome. I know a lot of people who have had to use their vacation time when they had a baby. It's great that the company is finally recognizing the importance of family.
Definitely. And it's not just for birth parents. It applies to adoptive and foster parents as well.
That's even better. I'm glad the company is being more inclusive.
Yeah, me too. It's about time.
Workplace conversations, childcare.
Hey Charlie, did you hear about the company's new childcare program?
No, what is it?
They're offering discounted rates at a nearby daycare for all employees with young children. It's a great benefit.
That sounds amazing. I have a 3-year-old at home and daycare is expensive.
Exactly. I've been considering having kids, but the cost of childcare has always held me back. Hopefully, this will make it more feasible.
I agree. I'm definitely going to look into it.
Workplace conversations, sick leave.
Hey, Charlie. Are you feeling okay?
No, I'm not. I think I caught the flu.
Have you told the boss?
Not yet. I'm worried about taking time off work.
Don't worry about it. We have sick leave for a reason. You don't want to get everyone else sick.
Yeah, you're right. I'll let him know.
Workplace conversations, long service leave.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the long service leave policy our company has?
No, I haven't. Can you tell me more about it?
Sure. Basically, once you have worked for the company for 10 years, you are entitled to 3 months of paid leave.
Wow, that's great. Have you taken it?
Not yet, but I'm thinking of taking it next year. How about you?
I am only at 4 years now, so I have a while to go. But it's good to know that the company rewards long-term employees. Workplace conversations, working late.
Hey Charlie, why are you still here?
I have a deadline tomorrow and I still have a lot to do. What about you?
I have a meeting with the boss early tomorrow and I need to prepare some documents.
I see. I really hate working late, but sometimes it's necessary.
Yeah, it's part of the job. But we should wrap up soon, it's getting late.
Workplace conversations, working over the weekend.
Hey Charlie, are you working over the weekend?
Yeah, unfortunately. Our project deadline got moved up, so we have to put in some extra hours.
That sucks. I was hoping to catch up on some much-needed sleep.
Tell me about it. But, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll see you there then.
Workplace conversations, long commute.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed how long our commute has been lately?
Yeah, it's been really bad. I've been stuck in traffic for almost an hour every morning.
Same here. I'm thinking about moving closer to the office to avoid the long drive.
That's a good idea. I've been thinking about carpooling with some of our coworkers to save time and gas.
That's a great idea. We should talk to HR about starting a carpool program.
Workplace conversations, work-life balance.
Hey Charlie, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. Just a bit tired from work.
Tell me about it. I feel like I'm always at the office.
Yeah, me too. It's hard to find a good work-life balance.
I've been trying to leave work at a reasonable time every day, but there's always something that comes up.
I know what you mean. Maybe we should talk to our boss about it.
That's a good idea. I'll set up a meeting with him for next week.
Workplace conversations, missing a deadline.
Hey Charlie, have you finished the report for the meeting tomorrow?
Report. I thought it was due next week.
No, it was moved up. We were supposed to get it in by today.
Oh no, I completely forgot. I haven't even started.
We're going to have to pull an all-nighter. I'll meet you at the office in an hour.
Workplace conversations, gossiping.
Have you heard the latest gossip about John from accounting?
No, what happened?
Apparently, he's been having an affair with his boss's wife.
Wow, that's crazy. How did you find out?
I overheard a few people talking about it in the break room.
I don't think that's something we should be spreading around the office.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone else.
Workplace conversations, leadership and management.
Hey Charlie, have you noticed how much our department has improved since our new manager started?
Yeah, I have. She really knows how to lead and motivate us to do better.
I agree. She's been great at delegating tasks and making sure everyone is on the same page.
And she's always willing to listen to our feedback and suggestions.
Definitely. It's so refreshing to have a manager who values our input and trusts us to get the job done.
Workplace conversations, innovation.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new innovation team the company is putting together?
No, I haven't. What's that about?
Yeah, they're assembling a group of employees from different departments to brainstorm and come up with new ideas for products and services.
That sounds interesting. Have you applied to be a part of it?
Yes, I have. I think it's a great opportunity to contribute to the company and also develop my skills.
I might have to consider applying too. Thanks for letting me know. Workplace conversations, risk management.
Hey Charlie, have you reviewed the company's risk management plan yet?
Yeah, I just finished it. It looks good, but I think we need to update some of the procedures.
What do you suggest?
Well, for example, we need to include a section on cybersecurity risks and how we can mitigate them.
That's a good point. We should also review our insurance coverage to make sure we're adequately protected in case of a major incident.
Agreed. And we should schedule regular training sessions for employees to ensure they understand the procedures and know what to do in case of an emergency.
Workplace conversations, investing.
Hey Charlie, have you ever thought about investing your money?
Not really, I'm not sure where to start.
Well, I've been reading up on it and I think it's a good way to make your money work for you.
Really? I just don't want to lose my money.
I get it, but there are ways to invest safely. You just have to do your research and make informed decisions.
Maybe I'll look into it more. Thanks for the advice.
Workplace conversations, risky investor.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about John's latest investment?
No, what did he invest in?
He put all his money into a startup that's still in its early stages. It's a risky move if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree. I prefer to play it safe with my investments.
Same here. I don't want to risk losing everything.
Exactly. It's better to have a steady income than to make a risky investment and end up with nothing.
Workplace conversations, prudent investor.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new investment opportunity that just opened up?
No, I haven't. What is it?
It's a startup that's been getting a lot of buzz lately. They're offering a really high return on investment.
That sounds interesting, but we need to be careful. We should make sure it's a prudent investment before putting any money into it.
Absolutely. We need to do our research and make sure it's a good fit for our investment strategy.
Workplace conversations, challenging situation with a colleague.
Hey Charlie, can we talk for a minute?
Sure, what's up?
I've noticed that lately you've been taking credit for some of the work that I've done. It's been bothering me and I was hoping we could discuss it.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I thought we were both working on those projects together.
I understand, but I just want to make sure we're both getting the recognition we deserve for our own contributions.
Of course, I completely understand. I'll make sure to clarify our roles in the future.
Workplace conversations, favorite colleague.
Hey Charlie, who is your favorite colleague in our company?
Well, that's an easy one. It's you, Ben. You always have a positive attitude and are great to work with.
Thanks, Charlie. You're definitely one of my favorites too. We always make a great team.
Yeah, I agree. We always get the job done and have fun doing it.
Absolutely. I'm glad we work together.
Me too, Ben.
Workplace conversations, teamwork.
Hey Charlie, do you want to work together on the new project?
Sure, sounds good to me. What do you think our first steps should be?
I think we should start by analyzing the requirements and assigning tasks to each other.
That's a good idea. What are your strengths?
I'm good at designing and implementing software solutions. How about you?
I'm more experienced in testing and quality assurance.
Perfect, that way we can complement each other's skills.
Workplace conversations, collaboration.
Hey Charlie, I was thinking about that project we're working on. Do you want to collaborate on it with me?
Sure, that sounds like a good idea. What were you thinking?
Well, I was thinking that we could split up the work and then come back together to merge our ideas. That way, we could get it done faster and with more creativity.
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do it.
Workplace conversations, best boss.
Hey Charlie, who do you think is the best boss we've had so far?
Definitely Mr. Johnson. He's always been very supportive of our work and made sure we had the resources we needed to succeed.
Yeah, he's been great. And he's also very approachable if we ever have any issues or concerns.
And he's not afraid to give us constructive feedback, which I think is really important for our growth.
Agreed. I feel like we've learned a lot under his leadership.
Definitely. I hope we get to work with him for a long time.
Workplace conversations, cultural competence.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new client we're working with?
No, what's up with them?
They're an international company, and I heard they have some unique cultural practices that we need to be aware of.
Ah, got it. So we need to make sure we're practicing cultural competence when working with them.
Exactly. I was thinking we could do some research on their culture to ensure we don't offend them in any way.
That's a good idea. And we should also be mindful of our own cultural biases and how they might affect our interactions with them.
Agreed. It's important to approach this with an open mind and a willingness to learn.
Workplace conversations, new CEO.
Hey Charlie, have you heard about the new CEO?
No, I haven't. Who is it?
His name is John Smith. He's coming in from a big tech company.
Interesting. Do you know when he starts?
I think he starts next week. I wonder what changes he'll make.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
Workplace conversations, new team leader.
Hey Charlie, have you heard? We're getting a new team leader next week.
Really? I wonder who it could be. Do you know anything about them?
Not much, just that they've been with the company for a while and have a lot of experience.
That's good to hear. Hopefully, they'll be as good as our old team leader.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous about the change, but I'm also excited to see what new ideas they bring to the table.
Workplace conversations, mentor at work.
Hey Charlie, I heard you got assigned a mentor at work. How's it going?
It's been great so far. My mentor has been really helpful in guiding me through some new projects.
That's awesome. I've been thinking about getting a mentor too. Do you have any tips for finding the right one?
Definitely. Look for someone who has experience in your field and has skills or knowledge you want to learn. And make sure you have good chemistry with them too.
Thanks for the advice. I'll keep that in mind.
Workplace conversations, internship.
Hey Charlie, how's your internship going so far?
It's great. I'm learning a lot and getting to work on some really interesting projects. How about you?
Same here. I'm really enjoying it. It's a great opportunity to get some real-world experience and build my skills.
Definitely. And it's nice to be working at a company that values their interns and gives them meaningful work.
Agreed. It's also been great to meet and network with other professionals in the industry.
Absolutely. I'm hoping this internship will lead to some future job opportunities.
Workplace conversations, what makes a good salesperson?
Hey Charlie, what do you think makes a good salesperson?
In my opinion, a good salesperson is someone who can establish personal connections with clients and understand their needs.
I agree, but I also think they need to be persistent and not easily discouraged by rejection.
Definitely. And they should also have a deep knowledge of the product they're selling.
Yes, and they should be able to communicate that knowledge effectively to the client.
Exactly. A good salesperson needs to be confident and charismatic, while also being respectful and professional.
Workplace conversations, what makes a good software engineer?
Hey Charlie, what do you think makes a good software engineer?
Well, for starters, they need to have strong problem-solving skills and be able to think outside the box.
I agree. They also need to be adaptable to changes and keep up with new technologies and trends in the industry.
Absolutely, and communication skills are also crucial. A good software engineer should be able to collaborate well with other team members and be able to explain technical concepts to non-technical people.
Yes, and attention to detail is important too. They should be able to catch even the smallest errors in the code.
Workplace conversations, what makes a good designer?
Hey Charlie, what do you think makes a good designer?
I would say someone who has a good eye for aesthetics and can communicate their ideas effectively.
Definitely, I also think a good designer needs to be adaptable and able to work well under pressure.
Absolutely, and being able to think creatively and outside the box is also important.
And let's not forget about staying up to date with the latest design trends and technology.
Yes, that's definitely a must. A good designer should always be open to learning and improving their skills.
Workplace conversations. What makes a good marketer?
Hey Charlie, what do you think makes a good marketer?
Well, I think a good marketer needs to have excellent communication skills, be creative, and have a deep understanding of their target audience.
I agree. I also think a good marketer needs to be able to analyze data and use it to make informed decisions.
Yes, data analysis is definitely important. And a good marketer should also be adaptable and able to adjust their strategies based on the ever-changing market conditions.
Absolutely. And they should also be passionate about their work and constantly stay up to date with industry trends.
Agreed. A good marketer needs to be a constant learner and always strive to improve their skills.
Workplace conversations. Social media policy.
Hey Charlie, have you seen the new social media policy that our company released?
No, I haven't. What does it say?
It basically outlines the do's and don'ts of posting on social media about our company. We need to be careful not to disclose any confidential information or make any negative comments about the company.
That makes sense. I remember reading about a guy who got fired from his job because of a negative tweet he made about his company.
Exactly. It's important to be mindful of what we post online, especially when it comes to work-related topics.
I'll definitely take a look at the policy. Thanks for letting me know.
Workplace conversations, rules and regulations.
Hey Charlie, did you hear about the new rules and regulations that just came out?
No, I haven't. What are they about?
Well, it mainly has to do with our dress code. We can no longer wear jeans on casual Fridays.
Really? That's a bummer. I really liked wearing jeans.
Yeah, me too, but we have to follow the rules. We can't risk getting in trouble with management.
Right, I understand. Thanks for letting me know.